Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to A Plague Tale Innocence for what is live stream number 2 as we continue on with Amelie and Hugo as they try and evade the Inquisition. Good morning, I hope your week is going well. We're back this morning for 3.5 hours as we continue on. So, yesterday's stream we started the story, and what a start it was. We learnt about Hugo, who has this mystery illness. We've later found out it was a blood illness that had run through the family genetics, but we don't really know what it does or how it affects him. All we've seen so far is him getting headaches and things like that. So we're not too sure what this illness does, but currently he does get weak and have headaches and that kind of stuff. We then began the game as Amelie. You can see that she resents her brother because she didn't get to spend much time with her mother while she was young, due to Hugo's illness. It seems like she resents him for taking up all her mother's time. But she and Hugo had to run when the Inquisition attacked their home, killed everyone, including their father and mother. And they finally escaped. And then they stumbled upon a doctor who they were sent to go and find, who had an apprentice called Lucas. Lucas then joined the fold, only for Hugo and Amelie to then be captured by, wasn't quite the Inquisition, but people working for the Inquisition. And then we managed to escape that with the help of 2 people who we'd met previously. And that's kind of where we left it. The Inquisition are hot on the heels of Hugo and Amelie. And today we're going to continue trying to escape and evade the Inquisition. We did have a little bit of time with rats around. It wasn't too bad, to be fair. The big thing with rats is we just got to run and escape as best we can and avoid being outside of the light, as they don't seem to like fire. But yeah, interesting start. One of the more less complicated starts I've had for games for a while. You know, we've done some complicated stories recently, and this was definitely one of those that is easily followed. But yeah, we're just going to carry on today and try and learn more about Hugo's illness and try and understand what type of illness it is. That's the important thing, I think. And just try and learn why the Inquisition need or want Hugo. Because that seems to be the crux of it all, is they want him for whatever this illness is. There's also something else kind of lingering in the background. There's this dark force that killed Amelie's dog. I'm pretty sure it wasn't rats. I think there's something else that's maybe controlling the rats or forcing them to swarm the way they are. We don't really know too much about that as of yet. But a massive thank you to everyone who joined us for yesterday's first live stream, but also everyone who watched the 3-year anniversary video on Sunday is very much appreciated. And welcome to the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the content on the channel. Right, let's crack on. Let's see how much more we can do today. We left it as we just escaped the Inquisition as they arrived at the people's, I want to say, base camp. That had captured Amelie and Hugo. They just managed to escape, but the Inquisition are very hot on their heels, and we left it just as the Inquisition have arrived at where they're hiding, and now they need to escape once again. I'm pretty sure that's where we left it. I did think the rats would be a bit more frightening than they are, but they're not really. And there we go. It's an English garrison that captured Hugo and Amelie.
Yes,
right, we need to escape as the Inquisition are hot on our heels.
And your brother?
He should have been here by now.
Sorry.
Don't give up on him just yet.
So we were hiding underneath a building. It's a hideout. And the Inquisition arrived, and that's now where we need to escape.
He has a helmet.
Ah,
Devorantis. What?
Devorantis. Saltpeter and alcohol.
It burns your face and melts steel. No one can keep their helmet on with that. Get some ready.
Oh, so we're learning now to make a new... So we've learned to craft some new things yesterday. We've managed to craft a sonum, which will put someone to sleep. Ignifer, which lights up any embers that are lying around, any campfire, stuff like that. And now we get to make Devorantis. Forces the enemies hitting the head to remove their helmet, which then means we can use a rock to take them out as well. So we get to craft this now and use this for the first time.
Hit him on the head with a rock. Go on.
There we go.
Serves him right.
It's noisy.
Try to be a bit more enthusiastic.
We know we missed a few of the collectibles yesterday. Although we've tried to pick up everything possible every time we get an opportunity to, we've noticed that, I'm looking at the chapter select yesterday after the end of the stream, we are missing quite a lot of collectibles. No matter how much we've tried to pick everything up as much as we can as we go, we are missing things. I don't quite understand how, as we are trying to be quite good at making sure we check everywhere and pick everything up.
Shit. Look. There's one with a helmet. You know what to do. Yes.
Right, we've got another guy with a helmet here.
In one of the boxes, but it's an unholy mess in there.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. There's two here. One with the helmet to the left. The problem is, I think as soon as I do this, he's going to hear we're here.
What was that?
Helmet's off. He's down.
What's that?
And he's down.
I like it. If there are two of them, there are bound to be more. We have to get out of here.
Okay, we're still trying to get away.
I know.
Obviously, make sure we pick everything up possible. Let's make some... that's not what I want to do. Let's make sure we've got some more Diverontis made. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. Always trying to make sure we've got stuff made at all times. We probably could have made the other guy walk further away, as I just saw that metal there we could have used as a distraction. But yeah, just trying to make sure we pick everything up as we go. But like I say, yesterday we tried to be as thorough as we could, and that is our normal playstyle. And yet we found we're still missing things. So these collectibles are definitely hidden pretty well, I think. Either that or I'm just not doing things correctly, but we'll see. There seems to be at least one gift and several other collectibles per level or per chapter.
Alicia, you have the sling, so you go first. Hugo, you keep a lookout and stay quiet.
All right.
Understood.
They're still looking for me.
Right, we need to get past all these guards. We're trying to get to that gatehouse by looks of things. Where are them two going now? There's no rats here, so there's no point taking out the lights. It's more about taking down as many guards as possible, as efficiently as possible. So, his helmet here, I think, is definitely something we've got to deal with. Sit him down. Okay. We have learned as well we can leave Hugo behind when we go and do things, but the downside to that, we move too far away, he gets upset, he gets scared, and that's something we need to be a bit more careful with. Right, we've got another Diverontis here. It's changing quickly from one to another before we get seen and taken down. Right, let's make some more Diverontis. Okay, there's a guy at the gate. What else can we see? There's a guy to our left here. Remember, we're trying to take anyone down that's got a helmet on with the Diverontis. Other than that, we can use the sling to just take them down. I'm just trying to spot how many we got here. I don't know if we need to take them all down or just head straight there. Potentially, we could ignore the rest and just try and head straight towards where we're going. Potentially. But as I say, we need to be careful not to get seen. So you've got a helmet on. Sometimes it's quite tricky to tell if he's got a helmet on or not. I don't know if he has. If he has, the rock won't work. That's the downside. No, he didn't have a helmet on. It's always good when you work out they haven't. But yeah, in some of the light, it's pretty tricky to work out whether they've got helmets on or not, I find. Or at least I'm finding at the minute. Okay. So we know there's two to the left, but we can ignore them. There is a downside, we're missing something to pick up potentially there. Let's keep moving forward, I think.
I hope the kids made a right mess of the English.
I've never seen an explosion like it.
Okay, how many we got here? Is it two?
We got the one what did it though. A young thief who was helping in the room.
So we've got to work out how to separate these two, essentially. I think that first one has got a helmet.
Information about the boy. he'd be little chunks
Normally
of
when
meat
they
by
stop
now.
talking, they move on. We have got a pot. We could actually force him a little bit to the left here. That might be the way forward. We use a pot as a way of trying to force him over here.
What was that noise?
There we go. Right, he has got a helmet on, so we need to change to our Deverantis. Remember, we don't want him alerting other people. Oh, he's got a helmet on, we're dead, we're in trouble. Yeah, I'm in trouble. So the second person who was there heard us take out the other person, which is why we then got attacked like that.
We hadn't had to deal with the mess at the English camp.
So we're back here again. Yeah, the other person heard us take him out.
Someone's gonna get it in the neck.
And Vitalis.
So this is where we have to be a little bit more careful.
Scary, but the old man, believe me.
So I'm
When
thinking,
he's disappointed, he burns people alive just to take his mind off it.
You must be pretty damn special, young man, to merit that.
What the hell was that?
we can sneak past. We don't have to take these people down, to be honest, but I think try to when we can.
This way!
Right, did anyone else see us there? No. Okay, that worked pretty well. No one else saw us. A spare pot picked up back up again. That's the thing, we don't have to take everyone out. The main aim is just to get to the gate, and I think sometimes not taking people out works better. You're running less of a risk of people being seen or spotting what we're doing. So sometimes it is better to just be a bit more quiet and not take anyone out. It is tricky. So we've got, what have we got? Two over to the left. We've got this guy here. We're going to have to use Devavantis on him to burn his helmet and corrode it. Potentially we could sneak behind him without taking him down. Or I think we'll use the Devarantis. Let's just craft some more so we don't run out once this is done. We have got you saw the sleeping powder we had as a last resort when they come at you. Okay. That's him taken care of. As long as no one else turns around, we're okay. As I say, I could leave Hugo and go and deal with some of the guards, but Hugo does get frightened when he's on his own, so sometimes it's best just to keep with him rather than leave him. Try and pick up some resources here for when we can upgrade next. Right, there's guards to the left, but then again, we don't need to worry about them.
Nearly there.
We are nearly there.
Portcullis is down.
There's always a side entrance.
There's always a side entrance, is there? Okay. So I think not taking down every guard has worked. We've just got to focus on the ones that are in our way, essentially.
Let's get out of here. Come on. Go ahead.
So we've got
kind
the
of you, Your Highness.
side entrance here that we've managed to get to. As I say, because we didn't take everyone down, we may have missed things in terms of picking things up.
Come on, get moving.
There's always that problem. Oh, Lucas is here. Just heard Lucas talk.
Careful.
It's Lucas.
The cart should be arriving soon with fresh supplies. They'll take you to the Inquisition Bastion in town.
Amicia, do you have any Deverantis left?
We do.
Yes. Then go on. Knock his helmet off.
Got to knock his helmet off. I missed him.
What was that?
That wasn't what I wanted to do.
Over there.
Changed to rock. I messed up the first hit. I threw it. So you can throw instead of using your sling. And I threw it instead of using my sling, and that was the problem there. So yeah, I made the mistake by throwing it instead of actually using the sling, and that's what messed us up a little bit there.
I was in a cage. Then
Right,
there
we've
was
got
a
Lucas.
Huge explosion. Boom! And then we went to Mary's house. She said lots of bad words.
I heard that. And what about you, Lucas? How are you? Can we talk while we run? Or we can sit down with some wine and some roast chicken and wait for them to come and kill us? What do you reckon?
I think we should
You're right.
move.
Let's get going. The chateau shouldn't be far now. Let's go. Come on. It's not far to the aqueduct.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Seems like you've been through some tough
Yeah,
times.
so that
don't
throw
say.
was a bad one. I should use
You forgot to tell
the
us about the Inquisition.
slingshot
You wouldn't have
immediately, and
accepted the
instead I
deal.
threw it.
The one where your friends are rich.
We'll sort it out.
Tell my brother that.
Have I got... No, let's quickly make another sleep powder. Because if we get seen, it's a last
What's
resort
all
before we
this?
get killed. We can't
An
survive a
accident?
single hit. If we are hit, we are
An
dead.
Inquisition cart.
Rats.
There must be things we can salvage from inside.
Right, we need to get to the
I
cart.
don't see how we can get past.
But obviously we're going to get past the
Amicia,
rats.
I have something for you.
What have you got for us?
It's a byproduct of Ignifera. Luminosa. You throw it into a pile of rats and... Anyway, you'll see.
Okay,
Here,
so we're learning
take
there's
it.
something else we can now craft them, by the sounds of it. Luminosa.
Saltpeter, alcohol,
LVs,
and
good
lemon.
morning, how are you?
Mix them together.
Alright.
Luminosa does sound like something from Harry Potter though, doesn't it? Creates a powerful source of light eliminating rats. I don't know how long this
Throw it
lasts
at the
for.
rats.
Let's find out.
Boom! Luminosa.
My eyes sting.
It completely destroyed them.
You can use it. Oh, so now we've got a last resort for rats as well now. So if Luminosa is still in their inventory
Lucas, the
when
cart's
we
packed
are
full of
surrounded by
alchemical
rats,
material.
Makes sense.
then we can
The
use it as a
Inquisition.
last resort instead of
Couldn't
dying
have
to
got
rats.
as
I
far
like
as
that. The
the
fact you
Macula
can do
without
quite a
reading
few
the
different
alchemical
things
writings.
as a last
I don't know
resort
what
to
they're up
survive.
But whatever it is, these carts will be
Right,
useful.
we can't do any upgrades. We haven't got enough of anything to do any upgrades, unfortunately. But yeah, so we've got a last resort in case a guard catches us, and we've now got a last resort in case rats overwhelm us as well. But yeah, we're missing items for upgrades, unfortunately. The problem with crafting things is you obviously lose the materials to upgrade, so there is always that downside to crafting. I'm not too bad, had a rough night, but other than that, I'm okay. How are you then, Elvis? So yeah, we can't upgrade anything, unfortunately. I just haven't got enough of anything to redo it. And it is the crafting that is kind of making us not have enough other bits and pieces. So we need some more alcohol before we can make some more of what we just learned to craft.
The Yaki Dock. We're nearly there.
Finally.
I have found going
To
off
find out at last.
away from the main area it wants you to go to is where we found things before, so we do need to be looking around, especially now we know there's collectibles and stuff to try and achieve per chapter, essentially.
Climb up. I'll help you.
Alright.
So Resident Evil 4 remake yesterday night, and man, what about... Oh, really? Wow. I'm surprised Resident Evil, considering the amount of people that have asked us to do Resident Evil on the channel, I'm amazed it hasn't won a vote as of yet.
Aqueduct. Aqueduct.
Because I know quite a lot of people have asked about it, and it's just not won a vote. It's not come close to winning
Really?
either, which surprises me.
Where's your brother?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
It's a good point. What has happened to her brother? Because he was meant to be helping us as well. So something's happened to him, and we don't quite know what it is. Right, we need to knock this off, Violet, so we have to get the ladder to come down. Why did that... I didn't hold it enough. There we go.
Whoa.
Ladder's
Well
down.
spotted.
The big thing with this is using your surroundings to
Climb up.
Yes.
make your way further. And it is a case of make sure you're paying attention to everything around you, as it all can be used to your advantage.
What? Is that it? There's nothing here. Lucas, don't tell me we've done all this for nothing.
No.
Never does good.
Laurentius
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
smelted
Since so many people have asked about it and asked us to do it.
Alchemist's trick. Gold is born from lead. The door shall only reveal itself to the one who has the key. Something like that.
I prefer use your eyes before using your mouth.
Okay, so there was a hidden doorway,
Who's
essentially.
going first?
Nice one. Amicia?
Yeah, we're
Come
in.
on then. We've come this far.
Right, which way are we heading? So there's two ways to go, left and right. Let's have a look this way first. No, it's a dead end. Okay. So this is the aqueduct. We've been trying to get away from the Inquisition. We know they're quite close behind. We've managed to get through some of them. Very long before they try and find us again, though. But now we've found a cave inside the aqueduct, or underneath the aqueduct at least.
Wow.
Look at this. That is pretty cool. You held on Resident Evil 4
Not
remake.
bad.
Is that the sea?
Nice.
it's
It's
water that's
yeah, it's
collected
definitely one on the list.
Hey,
It's
there's
just
a pontoon.
never won, unfortunately.
People used to use this place. We're on the right track.
So we're gonna look out for anything flashing because that tells us there's something to pick up.
I've never
The fact
heard
we're
of it
still
before.
missing gifts and
And the
collectibles
shadow?
is kind of
Where
weird.
is it?
Isn't that how we're
if you
trying to
want
be
to
so
know,
specific
get
in
across
everything we
first.
find? Right, we need to hit this to get the bridge down. We've
Well done.
in yesterday's stream as well. We also had these opportunities to try to use people in our group to help us as well, and I think we're gonna have the same thing here with them two bits that need moving over there. Let's have a quick look around first and see if there's anything else to pick up, and then we'll have to work out the environmental puzzle to solve to progress. It's action focused. Okay, maybe because it doesn't seem scary enough for you as a horror game. Yeah, no, it's definitely something. See, for me, it's never been an interest, but because so many people have asked, and I've found, with the channel in the last 3 years, I've found that games that I'm not necessarily interested
A
in,
boat that's propelled by a rope.
I've
You pull it
played
by
them
hand.
because you guys have
There's a
voted
hand
for
crank.
them and asked for them, and generally I've always been surprised. I don't think I've played a game on the channel, especially streaming-wise, that I've not enjoyed, even if it's something that I wouldn't play normally. That's the thing. You guys have always seemed to vote for games that actually turn out to be really, really good games. Right, we're going to use the wheel to pull the pontoon across.
Over to you, Melly. Lucas.
So
come
both
and
of those
help
two are going to
instead
pull
of
it.
sleeping.
Yes.
7 and
yes.
2 are more horror focused, 3, 4, and 8 are action
That's because
focused.
there are things
Okay.
living in it.
Well, the plan
It
was,
must
if
be very
when
cold.
eventually Resident
Once,
Evil wins a
Father
vote,
took us to the
we'll
lake.
then vote on which one,
And I
because I don't think the
slipped and
stories
fell
are
in the
interlinked,
water.
are they?
It was so cold it made me cry.
So it doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't
would
mean you have to
try to.
play them in order. I think I could be wrong.
Your boat awaits.
Shall I
Okay,
get in?
Yep.
Yes, Hugo, get in.
Get him.
I hope they can swim.
okay. If
Hold
we
on
tell,
tight. There you go.
so we now need to do this over the other side. You see, I think.
I can't see any fish.
Oh, that's because of the monster.
What? A monster?
Don't tell
Of
him that.
course. The underground lakes are
Don't
magical.
tell him there's a creature under the
Huge,
water.
ancient monsters hide in their depths.
I'm not entirely sure
Watch
how
out.
old Hugo
They're
is.
very
I think
hungry.
he's about,
No,
I'd
they're
say
not.
5 or 6,
And if
maybe.
there were monsters, we'd see
I
some
think
big
he's younger than my
bones.
boy. He's 8. So
You got me.
Mummy used to say that monsters are just those things.
say he's about 5 or
those
6 at a
things
guess.
to...
Just those things to which we have never given a name. She told me that too.
I would quite like to see a monster, actually.
Would you know, Hugo? It's nice to see his development as a character
Right,
so far
this
in
is where we
terms
get
of
off.
how
Oh,
scared he was
it was
right at
too
the beginning
quick.
to now.
I know, but it's someone else's turn now.
He's definitely getting a bit braver. He's now seems to understand what is required of him, at least.
There are no monsters here, but there might be a whale.
Okay, we're going to send the pontoon back to the other
A
2.
little one.
Why not? A shy whale that doesn't want to show itself.
We have to play 7 before 8 because they are connected and 2 is fake. Oh really? I was told none of them are connected.
Over to you. We're coming.
Yeah, I was told none of them were connected, so I didn't think we'd have to do them in any sort of order. Are they in? I think they're in.
All right. You can let go.
Okay. Right, we're going to wait for them to come across. While we're waiting, let's just make sure we pick anything up that's around.
I thought that Amicia and Hugo might die. I was scared.
Lucas was scared.
It's all behind us now. But anything that takes my fancy at the castle is mine, all right?
Fair enough.
Here they come. Oh, they definitely are. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, no, I from what I was told, they weren't connected in any way, so I wasn't thinking. I just thought we could play any of them. But okay, good to know. Right, coming.
Ah, closed. Not for long. Make
She's
some
going to
room.
pick the lock for us. Yeah, like I say,
It's
when
open.
it finally wins a vote at some point, we'll then vote on which one, and we'll go from there.
There you go. Of course. I hadn't missed them a bit.
Right, there's rats here, and we've got to find a way across by the looks of things.
What is this place anyway?
It's... No, it can't be. I have to see
on.
this from closer up. That
Whoa,
What's the matter?
hanging brazier can slide the length of the trench.
Lucas!
That one,
this
the other
is a
way.
little bit of a
Slow
puzzle, this
down.
to solve.
It's a defense system.
Like a castle.
It's a defense
Rat
system.
trap. Protecting something.
And? How does it work?
Easy. The braziers push the rats towards the pit and they get trapped there.
Could be useful.
Who built it?
I don't know, but it looks ancient.
Come on, Lucas. Let's take a look.
Right, Melly. While the boys are daydreaming, we should get going.
Right, so they're having a look around for something. We need to figure out the puzzle. So this will move all the way across. So if we push this, we could then use the ladder, I think.
It was built a long time ago. But the rats haven't
And as he
been
just
here
said, there is a trap for the rats there. So now they're trapped down there. They've got nowhere to go.
We have to get to the other side. All right, come on.
Come on, Hugo. Are you staying there? Okay, he's staying there. So we can now get down here and then go up the other side. Thanks for the like, followers, much appreciated. But yeah, I think they'll win a vote eventually. It's just, I'm surprised it's not been sooner, to be fair.
Climb up. I'll help you.
Just because I know how many people have asked about it. Girls working together there. Right, there's a few things to pick up here. Let's make sure we pick everything up we can. Alcohol's the big thing we need, because we can't make any of those, the Luminosa to eliminate any rats. We haven't got that because we're missing an alcohol. So if we can find alcohol, that would be good. But we need to solve the next puzzle, which is to eliminate the next load of rats here, I think, by the looks of things. Some rocks there. There's some alcohol. So I think now we've got enough to make it, but I'm going to hold off just in case. I'd rather have some for crafting if we need to. Right, there's a bridge here. That door there is locked, so they can't quite come across at the minute.
I'll take care of the door.
Obviously, we can... okay, so what we need to do is we need to light that over there.
Come on.
Push it down.
Over, you two.
So we need to light the one that's over here and push it along, and then it will cause the rats to get trapped. Then we can climb down and go through. So, we need Ignifer into there. Niall, good morning, how are you? And then we can use this to then push them along, and then rats will be trapped in that drop there. Then we can go back across the bridge, climb down the ladder, and carry on through. And that means we've solved the puzzle for the defences, by the looks of things.
You can't fault their system. Very efficient.
Right, let's go. Here you go. I think we've managed to pick everything up we've managed to see. Can't pick anything up there as we're full on what we've got.
Follow me.
Of course.
Thank you for the likes, much appreciated. Good. Glad to hear you're good, Nighthawk. I know we haven't spoken properly in a while. Okay.
Another door. Maybe it's the right one. I just hope there are no rats behind it.
Well, if that was the way into here and it's a trap system, then what else are we going to find?
Need a little help here. On my way. Come on. I'm starting to get fed up of all these doors.
Look! We found it! The castle!
We did find it, and that is a storm and a half.
It really exists. Chateau d'Ambrage. It's amazing.
I had a moment of doubt, but that's the sort of Alchemist legend I like. Come on, let's take a closer look.
So that's where we're heading towards. So we'll follow the path up and see what we find up here. I can hear rats. Yeah, there's a load of rats there. What's this way? Nothing to pick up this way. I thought there might be something. There is a load of rats there we have to do. That door can be unlocked.
Yes.
Let's see what's inside. Hopefully some materials we can use. We have got enough to make a Luminosa, which will get rid of the rats, so we have enough for that.
Is that supposed to be
That's
the
a present,
remedy
Vinegar of
they talk
Four
about?
Thieves.
It doesn't smell very good.
So that is
Like
one of the
the remedy is
collectibles,
a remedy
essentially.
that's-
Yeah, there we go. It's a particularly widespread legend of Four Thieves has found a way to plunder contaminated houses without being struck by evil themselves.
You're not wrong.
Okay, so that was just a way of picking up a one of the collectibles on the level. So yeah, as it stands, I think there's 1 gift per level, 2. I think there's 1 Hugo's Herbarium, 1 gift, and 2 curiosities per chapter. I think something similar to that. And obviously we haven't managed to get them all.
Rats! I don't see how.
So,
Did you see that?
oh, they actually run inside because of the store. I didn't need to do that. I've just made a Luminosa because I thought we'd have to use it. And actually, they run away because of the lightning. So once the lightning goes again in a second, we need to run across. There we go.
No, run! This is crazy.
We're in. Right, a few more materials here.
Again.
So yeah, the rats don't like the lightning, similar to they don't like fire.
We're very high up.
Don't worry, Hugo. It's far away.
Oh wow,
Too far
okay.
to get there in one go.
Yeah, we're not getting there in one go. There is some embers over there you can see smouldering. I don't know if they stay lit constantly though. I'm going to craft another ignifer.
That should help. This is it. Come on, come on.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Yeah.
Make sure we're in the light here, otherwise we will get killed. We're waiting for another. There we go, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Come on, we're gonna make it. I'll give you a hand.
That wasn't the easiest thing to do, but I think we timed that pretty well, to be fair, and made it
Is
across.
everyone all right? Did we make it? Really? We
We are
did.
making our way to the
We're
castle.
here. Look at it.
Chateau d'Ombrage.
Whoa. It's even bigger
Anything
from
to pick
here.
up? By the
Let's
looks
get
of
in.
it.
Come on.
I don't know how they expect to be safe here. We're kind of closed off. Imagine if the soldiers come here. How are we escaping? That would be my big concern. We're meant to be hiding from the Inquisition because they want Hugo, but still, where's the escape route if they get here?
Incredible.
Maybe that's just the way I think, but yeah, I wouldn't want to be stuck
It must be
somewhere
several
like this.
centuries old.
It looks like it's dry, but there's a pit in the way.
It's full of rats. It's another trap.
There
Right,
has
let's
to be
get
a
her to
way
open
get
that
through.
door. It's a trap full of rats there, and there's some to the sides. Obviously, we can light that. There's a doorway here. Can we get her to open that?
Can you do it? Yes.
See what's inside there.
Really old.
As I say, the big thing with
Oh,
this is things you've got
There
to
was
constantly
something
use.
alive in it. It's open.
You've got to use your surroundings as much as you can. I don't know why we're bending down there. Right, can't go in there. So we're now above where the
You
rats
decided
are.
to meet here, it seems.
Just make sure.
A brazier. Let's see if I can light it.
So we can get the rats to move.
Okay, so there's a ladder
Lucas,
there.
Hugo, stay out of the rain. We'll open up a path to the tower.
All right. Come, Hugo.
Ready, Melly? As long
Right,
as we get
Hugo's
out of
waiting
the
with
way.
Lucas. They're going to stay out of the rain, and we need to work together. By the looks of things. So I think what I need to do is move the brazier to the right. That it's just been lit. So make sure we pick everything up.
Come on. The siege of Chateau d'Ombrage.
There is a
Two
stick
girls
down
versus
below as
thousands
well
of
that I'm
rats.
assuming we're
This
going to
battle will
need.
go down in history.
Hang on, there was something white generally
Look,
signifies you
they're
can do
moving.
something, but actually I don't think you can there. The stick kind of worries me. The sticks will burn, but not for very long before they actually are no good to us. But it says that if there's a stick there, it means that we're going to have to use a stick to get to the next location.
Yes,
So we can
that's a
get
good first
to.
step.
Let's
I'll
just
let
work
you
out
go
where we
first.
can get to first.
Rats are your thing.
There's no point rushing this.
Thanks
We've
a
got to
lot.
work out how we get there in one piece. So we're not going that way because we can't get across there. So we need to grab a stick, attach it to the light there, and I'm assuming get to that ladder. I think there's actually something else over there. We have got an ignifer. Can I reach that over there? I can. There we go. So yeah, we need to use a stick and get across that section there to that next ladder. I think that's basically where we need to head. The sticks don't burn for very long. Eventually they burn themselves out. Is she down? Because she needs to be coming with us here. Or she's staying there. Okay. I don't know if she's staying there or not, but I'm going across.
feel better already.
Okay. We can drop that now and climb up the ladder. So far, so good.
I'm going to need Melly to push that.
Did she... Where is she? Did she seriously not come across of us? That's ridiculous. What does this do?
Hey, look at that!
Oh, I have to make the path for her. There we go. So she didn't follow us. I can make the path for her. Can I force the rats into that middle section? I can. There we go.
Well, I guess that's what the pit's for.
So the pit has now got the rats. There's a few things to pick up here that I haven't noticed. There's something to the left. Don't think we can get to that just yet, though.
Look at that. He's coming back by itself. Swarming like nobles at the king's court.
So yeah, I can't get through there, I don't think. Just looking to make sure we've not missed anything, essentially. So yeah, it's quite a... It is a case of making sure we're just aware of all our surroundings and what they can be used for, as much as possible. I like the environmental puzzles. I've always enjoyed a good environmental puzzle. They definitely keep you on your toes.
Right, those ones have to be driven into the pit too. And of
What?
course they're on the wrong side of the brazier. I'm gonna have to go down and see what's there. Alright, I'll cover you with the brazier.
Okay, so we now need to go down. We're going to have to light this brazier. And she's going to cover us with it, which means I'm thinking she will move it for us, essentially. There we go. We can now head down.
I'm putting my life in your hands, you know.
So she's going to move the brazier and we need to walk with it. Yeah, we need to walk with the brazier. She's moving it. Part of me doesn't trust her. Why is she not moving? Oh, I need to tell her. There we go.
Understood.
So we need to walk with the brazier to make sure the rats don't get to us.
A bit of grease. Would you rather be down here? I'm fine. I'm just
I guess there's stuff to pick up. There's another brazier here. Okay.
I'm at the end. What do you see?
Another brazier.
Braziers. I can get up on the ramparts.
Okay, so there's several
We're going to make it. Hugo
braziers here.
We'll all be safe.
So there's one here. Make some more. We're going to need more ignifer by the looks of things. So there's one there, which we need that rampart for. I need to get over there by the looks of things. There we go. I think that's how we get over there then. We need to climb up here. What do we got up here? A few things to pick up again. Always constantly making sure we pick up everything we possibly can and every single time. So now that's lit, I can then force the rats the other way, which is what we want. Is there anything else here? There's some more flashing over that far side, but we'll get to that in a minute. So with this brazier, we can force the rats back that way. We're basically trying to get all the rats into the pit.
They're coming your way.
So we can move these this way, and once they come out again round the other side, she can use the other brazier to get them into the pit. The boys are still staying out in the dry, which is good, keeping Hugo dry. As we don't know what his illness is as such, so we don't really want him getting wet or getting ill more than he already is. Right, that's the rats forced out there. And then we need to tell her to use the brazier again that she's got.
There you go! Into the pits with you! Yes!
I saw some flashing over here, didn't I? There's a chest here.
Well, that's done. The last sector now. I have to get back to the ladder.
Okay, so that sector's done. I swear I saw something else flashing here. May have just been the chest though, to be fair. Anything in here? Got to constantly be aware of what's around us, just in case there's stuff to pick up.
There's still rats down there. I'm going to need the brazier.
Okay, so we've got to where we are. How are we doing that? Just looking around to see what we need to do next. Oh, so I need to bring that brazier back now. So the one we used all the way down here, we need to bring it back. So we used it there so she could use the other brazier to force the rats into the pit. That worked perfectly. We now need to bring this brazier back for us to be able to get back across. By the looks of things.
All right, here we go again. Yes, are you all right, Hugo? Don't worry, the storm will drown out our voices.
I'm hoping it
Soon
does. I
we'll
don't
all
want to
get
run
to
from the
see the
Inquisition
tower.
anymore. So that is getting us to there. And that will force the rats into that section over there. It also means we can now get down to that ladder over to the right. One other thing that's going to happen there, I'm going to force the rats using the other brazier, I think. They've already lit.
Better.
So we drop down here. There's a ladder this way. We get up here.
Whenever you want.
Obviously it takes two of us. The girls working together there.
The bridge. We'd better lower it.
So we've got to lower the bridge first.
And so...
Obviously the boys are going to be
You
coming
see
across
the
once we've
Amazon
got the rats cleared out the
and
way.
Melly the stealthy conquered the Chateau d'Ombrage.
There we go.
You've read too many books.
Did I miss picking something up over here?
Come on. We still have to clean
Oh
up
no,
the area
it's
down
rocks,
there.
that's why.
We're going to need the brazier from the ramparts. I'll cover you with this one.
So we
All right,
need to be
I'm going
covered
down.
again as we go over there and do the same thing we just did essentially. But we need her to cover us once again with this brazier.
What is it? Nothing. It's just a crappy old lever. Melly, you always know the right thing to say.
Because that moved a
Going
bit
to be
quickly,
alright.
that lever, didn't it?
It's your castle. You have a connection. Our castle. Imagine,
Right.
we could all live here together.
What can't we pick up? There's something there. Oh, we can't pick up the sulphur. Do we need sulphur for anything?
There.
Yeah. If we craft
damn
that,
rats
we
are
can now pick
everywhere.
up that sulphur.
I don't know, Amicia the Amazon. Tell them a story.
Right, there are sticks there
Very
as well.
funny.
We can light that brazier there. Where are we got to get up to here? We can get a stick from here. It's always good to understand. We're going to that ladder there, aren't we, I think? Always checking ahead of where we're actually going, just to make sure we know how to get there. Yeah, I think we're heading to that ladder. Before the stick runs out. Although saying that,
Stop daydreaming. I need you to send me the brazier back.
well,
Yes, I'm working on it.
so we've lit the torch there, which has meant we can now get up. There's a brazier over to our right, supposedly there. Let's get up over here first. So remember, she's stuck there at the minute. Just making sure there's nothing else here. There's the door that I think we're eventually going to leave via. We got quite a lot of materials on us currently, but the downside to that is we haven't got enough for any particular thing to be crafted currently. So we move this brazier this way. That will force the rats back into the main corridor there. Now the brazier will be the other side of them. She can force them round. And I think we need to do it again. So that's them forced there. And she's now moving that brazier this way.
I'm going to need you. I'm coming.
Yeah, we can't
All
stay
right.
up. We can't
Here
stay
we go
here
again. This
Bec-
is how you conquer a castle.
because we need to do the first bit
No,
again. I
not
think.
in my version of the story.
So so the rats are now back into that middle area. We now need to climb back up here. Bit of toing and throwing for this, but it's the first environmental puzzle we've had to solve that's had this much toing and throwing.
Come on.
But it makes sense because we can't afford the boys to try and come across while doing all this. So the idea is to get rid of every rat before they try and make their way across potentially safely. So if you force these rats now into the inner courtyard here, she can then use the brazier
Not that simple. You don't know me. All right. I understand.
and then we'll go into the hole in the middle of the courtyard and that will keep everyone safe. Downside is if the Inquisition decide they're coming this way to get us, we've now cleared the path and there's no rats here. Which is a bit of a shame. Because I think that means they can now
What?
get here fairly
Nelly
simply.
the Fury! I told you you didn't know me.
There we go. We put all the rats into one area.
We did it! We pushed them back!
The castle saved our lives.
Yes, Laurentius was right.
I don't quite think we're
To
safe though.
celebrate our victory, would you mind if we get out of the rain, please? Right, to the tower!
But a decent environmental puzzle that had some challenges. I like that. That was a good puzzle.
Yes. Come over to the fire and warm up.
It's huge.
We'll have time to explore tomorrow. This is our home now.
How long for though? And we still don't quite understand Hugo's illness still. There's no real answers to that as of yet. But we've made it safely to the castle. The path before us, trophy achieved. And we're now starting chapter 8, our home. I don't know how many chapters are in total. We did quite a few chapters yesterday. I was told the stream, we probably will do this in 3 or 4 or 5 streams. So we'll see how we go. And we have got the second game to play straight away afterwards. Well, as soon as we start the second game, we'll start the vote for next main live stream game as well.
Already?
Yes, I found lots and lots and lots of things. Come and see. You'll really like them.
So Hugo's found lots of things, so we need to have a look around with Hugo by the looks of things. He's running off there.
Come on, come on.
What's that noise?
It's Lucas. Follow me. You'll see.
I want to follow you, but I also
will
want to
wake
look
me
around
up.
and make sure I pick everything
Hopefully.
Down here.
up. Make sure I'm not missing anything.
We've got a lot of work to do.
Oh, there's an upgrade bench there as well, so that's probably something we need to have a look at.
We'll have to patch up these straw mattresses.
Okay, let's see if we can do upgrades. I know he wants us to follow him, but let's upgrades first, then we'll follow Lucas. Hugo, sorry, and see what he's got.
I'd better stay with Hugo.
Okay, we've got to stay with Hugo. I was trying to just go and have a look around and pick anything up I could myself, but it's not allowing us to. Let's check upgrades. So we can upgrade one thing here. So this is the actual. Weren't really sure what this was yesterday, but it makes running and dodging makes less noise. It's always good when we're trying to avoid the Inquisition soldiers. So Amelie will remove the wood from her soles and wrap her calves in a thick fabric to reduce the noise she makes when moving. Okay, well let's do that upgrade then as we can.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
So that now means we've done the first upgrade for everything now, which is pretty good. Okay, let's go and find Hugo then and follow him and see if there's anything else to pick up as we go. Come on then, Hugo, what do you want to show us? Hang on, what's this?
Green lion devouring the sun.
So that's one of the curiosities, I
hope it's
believe.
not a
One of the
prophecy.
collectibles. First collectible of the chapter, I think.
What's so far? The sun dominates the moon instead of complementing it.
No, we can't go too far away from Hugo. It does tell us.
It's all right. You can come. Where does that lead to?
I think she wants to go down at some point. There's lots of stuff in here to pick up, it
Sleep
seems.
well?
Not a wink. This laboratory's in bad shape, but it inspired me. I'm on the brink of completing the great work, and you can help me.
Oh, yes, yes. What do we have to do?
Amicia, I need the file from the left-hand table.
All right.
Just make sure we pick everything up first.
What can I
So
do?
we've got to help
We need light for the last
Lucas
step.
make an
Hugo,
elixir.
Go get a candle.
I can do that.
What do we? He told us to get something for him, and it's over here, I think. Left-hand table. Too busy picking everything up that's around us, really. Right, I think that's what he wanted.
That must be it. Alchemist lived here. Maybe Laurentius too.
Got a feeling there's going to be
Here,
quite a bit to
anything
explore
else?
here and find.
Yes, a concentrated laurel sap. It's just behind me.
I'll get it.
I think
What's a
this red
great work?
container here,
Can I
then.
eat it?
It is the elixir that will illuminate your path. A
I
beacon.
don't know
for
why
the
she's putting it in her
bearer of the
pocket. She
macula.
might as well just carry it to him.
It came to me during the night.
Here.
Good. So,
What is he making?
Angel's Tear, the pinnacle of alchemy.
The elixir. Hugo.
Wow, the great work.
It wasn't supposed to do that.
So Hugo was the
matter, Lucas.
apprentice to the doctor we were told to
Perhaps
find before
should let
his
you
house
rest, right, Hugo?
went up in
Well
flames
done,
and
Lucas.
rats
You're
also
a sorcerer.
surrounded the
Amicia,
house.
come on.
I'm coming.
Right, we're going to follow him to the ramparts next. Can't pick up the sulphurs, we've got too much. I think we've picked everything up possible in here and looked at other things. As there are also things said when you look at certain things as well. It's worth making sure we're checking everything out. He wants to head to the ramparts. I want to see what's downstairs. Hugo, come here. May get stopped. If she says I'm going to stick with Hugo, then obviously we're going to get stopped. I don't know if there's anything down here to pick up. That's why I thought I'd have a look. Sometimes he finds a flower as well. Okay, I think that's the way we came in. By the looks of that. Let's head to the ramparts, and I don't think they're actually going to lead anywhere. Although he did take her hand, maybe we should have gone that way.
By the way, have you seen Melly?
No?
Maybe she's already gone.
Oh no, I wanted to say goodbye to her.
Okay, we'll just check if we can do any upgrades now. I picked a few more things up. No, still can't. It's always worth checking though, every time we see a bench. Even if we can't do upgrades, it's definitely worth checking. Right, where does Hugo want us to go to?
This castle must have been empty for an alchemist crucible.
Ah,
Lucas will be happy.
so that's another... I think that was a gift we found. So that's 2 of the collectibles found. Don't think he should be shouting.
Amicia, let's both do it.
Okay. Doesn't matter, the Inquisition are still looking for us.
Fun, are you?
But, you know.
I'm sure the Inquisition are too. Melly, we thought you'd gone. Come on. We need to talk.
We need to talk. That doesn't sound too good, does it? I don't think we're as safe as they kind of think they are.
This castle is a ruin. Ah, that's exactly what you need. Whoever built this place really didn't want to be fucked with. Be good and you'll be fine.
First bit of swearing we've heard, I think.
You're going to find Arthur. If I can help, he's my problem. You heard what I heard. Those Inquisition dogs took him to the Bastion.
So her
I know
brother
where to
has
look.
been captured by the
I'll find
Inquisition.
him.
Amicia, look.
Listen, with Hugo, it doesn't look easy, but believe me, it's worth it. He will save you. They always end up saving us. Even if, you know, brothers, sometimes you just want to kill them.
The symbol is Amicia.
I believe you.
Symbols.
Anyway, don't leave without saying goodbye. As if that was my style.
Amicia, please come.
Yes, Hugo, what did you find?
He's seen something important, hasn't he?
Down there. It's the drawing.
What drawing?
The one in the dining room. I'll show you. Come on.
I'm following you.
Okay. So Hugo's seen something in the Great Hall that has symbols that are the same as the courtyard symbols, which would probably suggest that it's another
the same
environmental
symbols.
puzzle.
You're right.
It is the same symbols. Look at
Alchemist
that.
coat of arms, maybe?
Have you seen the tree?
The tree?
Come on, over here.
Hugo's obviously been exploring while we've been asleep by the sounds of things. Seems to know a lot more than we do about our surroundings.
Come back. Where are you going?
You found new friends.
They all seem so relaxed now, considering they've been on the run for quite a while. They do seem a lot more relaxed than they were. So the necklace is a house symbol, I believe. Her and Hugo both got one. She's going to hang hers on the tree though, isn't she?
Amicia?
Hugo wants to hang his as well.
I'm sorry. I'm sick.
No,
There you go, you see the sickness on the back of his neck. I've not really seen that in detail before.
Listen, we are going to find a way to cure you. And there's Lucas and Melly now, you know?
Lucas, come see the butterflies.
Looks like someone's having a good time.
The detail on the clothing, on the leather as it's been worn, looks quite cool.
Yes. The macula is spreading through his blood. The books say there are several thresholds in the process, and at each threshold, the carrier may be lost.
How much time do we have?
Very little. Hugo is nearing the first threshold.
So that's the thing.
My
Lucas
master
knows
and your
quite a
mother
bit about
tried to slow
Lucas's
the process
illness
down.
But
from
how?
what his
What
master
were
was
they
telling
doing?
him before.
They were working on a very complex elixir that would allow him time to prepare.
And do you know how to do it?
I don't have their knowledge, but their work was inspired by a forbidden book, the Sanguinis Itinera.
So perhaps with the book.
I'm
you
afraid
could-
not. The Sanguinis Itinera is dangerous. It is sealed together with other works in the university basement. Just getting there would be near impossible. Suicidal even.
Normally, yes. But if we take advantage of the current chaos, we might have a chance.
I know the place. It's in town not far from where they keep my brother. If you're ready to take that risk, I can help you get in.
Thank you.
Sounds like we're going to the library to
Right.
steal a book.
I'll get my belongings together. Meet me inside when you want to leave.
In that case, you'll need some equipment. I'll get it ready.
Okay, so he's going to get some equipment
Hugo?
ready.
I'm really sorry. I need to leave.
Don't worry, I'll stay with Lucas.
Good. I'll be back soon.
This will be the first time we've left Hugo alone, actually, to be fair. We haven't done that before. So that'll be interesting to see how he deals with being left. So we need to go and find Lucas now to get some equipment by the sounds of things. So Lucas is through here.
Be careful in town. It's probably more chaotic than here.
Don't worry. We girls know how to handle ourselves.
I'm sure you do. Good luck nonetheless.
Okay. I thought he was going to give us some gear, he said, but obviously we may give that as we leave, I think. I don't think there's anything else. The only place we've not explored is down here. So let's have a quick look at what's down here. We were going to go down here with Lucas, with Hugo. I'm curious to what's here.
Oh, a grave.
It's a crypt. Is that it? That's it? Okay. So Lucas, Hugo is going to come down here with us, but there's nothing else here that I can see. That's all it is down there. So we need to head down to the Great Hall so we can leave. But yeah, interesting, we're going to leave Hugo behind. Yes, he's safe with Lucas, or we believe he's safe with Lucas. And currently the Inquisition don't know where we are, but still. It's a risk. And if we get captured, it means Hugo's on his own. But then we've got to take these risks to try and survive. We need the book to help Hugo. So, let's go.
At last.
We can't do
Right,
any
come on.
upgrades anyway, so we can't do
And
anything
one
there.
last thing. Laurentius told me once that
What's
there are
this?
roses scattered along the path to the book. So keep your eyes open.
Roses.
So we're looking for roses.
Right. We will.
I don't know what he just gave us, to be fair. Trophy achieved, our home. So that's chapter 8 complete. Into chapter 9, in the shadow of Ramparts.
The first rule of survival is hidden between the legs.
Wouldn't the head be quicker?
You're way too soft.
Shh.
There are the town ramparts.
So I'm guessing we've got to find a way into town first and foremost. And then from there find the library. But also the Bastion to get Mellie's brother back.
Lavender.
Ah, so this is one of,
Ball or something?
it's one of
Oh,
Hugo's
it's my brother.
flowers that needs picking up.
He
Another
likes putting
collectible.
them in my hair.
Aristocrats.
But at least it's
What's
another
that
collectible
crowd on the
found.
bridge? It's the townsfolk. They're being evacuated. Let me guess. The bite's here.
Oh, they're evacuating the town.
And where there's the bite, you'll also find
The Inquisition.
Yeah.
aren't you the smart one?
So the Inquisition are here, which means we need to
No.
be careful.
Did you know him?
A thief. I used to work with him. He was gifted.
So that's the punishment for stealing. Death.
I don't want to find Arthur with that kind of collar.
Come on.
No,
Let's
so now she's worried that her brother's going to have the same fate, isn't she? Doorway over here that she
Melly,
needs to
can you
unlock
look
for us.
after it?
Yes. I'll open this. Then I'll go take care of Arthur. All right, so where will I find the
I
university?
wonder if we're going to split
It's
up.
the big building at the other end.
So we're
You
going to go
can't
to the
miss it.
university.
Do
She's
you
going to go
think
and get her brother back.
we'll see each other again? I hope so. You owe me. Shit. That means you're not allowed to die. I'll do my best.
So we
There
are
you
going to be
go.
truly
Go
on our own for the first
Get
time.
going.
It's always been with Hugo or with friends that we've been. We've never really been on
Good
our own
luck.
for anything.
You too.
But yeah, we are truly on our own now.
City folk. They know they'll die if they stay here. But you
Okay,
think
we
they'll
need to be
leave a
careful
girl
and
to
quiet.
die? Come on, get a move on. We have to get the last ones out.
Don't worry, we're almost done. The city's ours. We're going to be able to speed up operations.
We're in the up or left.
Those bastards. What are they doing?
Okay, a couple of things we can pick up here. We are maxed on sulfur, so we can't pick that up. Nothing else there though. Do I need to craft anything? No, we've got at least one of everything, which is the aim. Them guards are in there. Don't think we're meant to follow them. If there's guards in here, there'll be more. I'm sure of it. There won't be just two. So I've just been a bit careful.
Wow. Over there. That must be
That's
the university.
So that's the university we're going towards.
All that light.
It's a
Don't
long
like
way
this.
away. We've got to get all the way through the town, and the bite is the rats. So they're evacuating people because the bite is here,
Right.
which means the rats are
It's
here.
way off. But you can do this. Here we go.
So we're going to find our way through the town by looks of things without the guards finding us. So we'll be very careful. And as I said before, it's not always a case
This is your last warning before
of
we
taking
drive you
everyone
out of
out.
your arse.
Sometimes it's better not to take people out. So there's the guards walking off. But yeah, we'll be careful because we need light to avoid being seen and avoid the rats getting us, but at the same time we need to stay out of the light just so we don't get seen. Right, there's a few things to pick up down here. Can't pick either of those up. Saltpeter with full on. There we go. Yeah, can't pick anything up there. We're okay for a minute. Just making sure there's nothing to the right. So there's a guard there. We can knock out his light, but I can't see any rats, so I assume we don't need to deal with him. We can just avoid him, I think.
Careful.
Last call!
There's lots of rats in here.
Inquisitor Vitalis. Martial law is in force, and the city under the control of the Inquisition. Any people who choose to remain will be arrested and executed.
Okay, we've got to find a way across. We can obviously light the lamp up in the middle.
Unbelievable.
Thanks for the like, followers, much appreciated. So yeah, we can light the lamp up in the middle if we need to. Right, we're full on alcohol, so we can't get any more alcohol. If we light that lamp up in the middle, is he going to come back though? Yeah, he's there. And we can't take down his light. So I wonder if we need to sneak past him as he's walking, I think. So I wait for him to move. We're going to then use Ignifer. Okay, so he heard us do that. I can take him down. We have got the thing that burns through his helmet. I missed him, I think.
You know for sure.
Yeah, I missed him. I meant to use it on his helmet and I completely missed that.
To annoy me, you've succeeded.
But I think we're okay. It will start wandering around. But it's okay. For some reason, normally it does do a kind of like an auto aim for you, and that time it didn't.
Come on.
Right, I think he's going to go back to his normal troll. Might be able to pick the alcohol up now because I just used some, I think. Maybe not. Yes, it didn't quite go as planned, to be honest, that there. Okay, so we're behind the light here. I need him to come back, because then the rats will move off again. There you go. We need to sneak behind him, I think. And again, we're safe here, because of the light that's there. I think we're heading down there. I think we're safe. Once he walks back, we'll go down that alleyway there. I think that's the plan. Okay, I'm not sure how long we had to move there, so I just wanted to hide for a second. Because I think he's going to start coming back in a second. I probably could have made it, to be fair. I wasn't 100% sure if we had enough time to make it over the jump. How far does he come? Stop there, stop there, stop there. Stop. Okay, it's okay. Thought for a second he was going to come further forward and catch us, but no. He has stopped there. I probably had enough time to make the jump, to be fair. I just wasn't sure. Right, we're over. This is going to be a tough ask to get all the way to university, I think. Especially with the rats around as well.
Will you just bugger off and leave me in peace? Get out! Fuck.
Okay, so we take his lamp down, the rats will kill him.
All these rats round your feet.
So, oh, there's two of them. Oh, I nearly got seen that. I didn't see there was two of them until just then.
And everyone else is doing the same as me.
I thought we was just taking that guy's lamp down, but we're not. Right, there's two of them here. Okay, I can't pick anything up here. We can. There's one thing there we can pick up. There we go. Right. So the guard there, he doesn't seem to move by the looks of things. Although he is giving the rats a bay. I think we need to get him to go and have a look at that chest there. And that would force the light over this way. And then we follow him behind to where he is now, I think. That's my kind of guesstimate. I just want to see, is there anything down there to pick up? Oh, there's a stick there. Maybe I meant to take him down then. We have got the Luminasa. If I get on his helmet, and it should burn through the helmet, and then take his helmet off. He didn't take his helmet off. Okay, so for some reason we can't do the helmet with the Luminosa to him.
Where did that come from? Something hit me. Watch yourself.
I might be in trouble here.
You! This way, man!
Although we have got the ability to make him fall asleep. So, for some reason the Luminosa didn't work. I'm not sure why. That's the first time we've had it that it didn't really work. But we took the guy down at least. Let's make sure we've got another one of those ready. It's always you can only make one at a time of the Sonum, but actually having it ready I think is useful because we don't want someone to kill us. And essentially it's one hit, we're dead. Right, we can light the stick, and I think we need to get to the middle section once this is lit, where the next source of light is. Because we don't know how far away the soldiers are, we've got to keep moving as quickly as we can. But I don't want to run just in case. Okay, this source of light is fine. We're going to drop the stick in a second. There we go. We're past the rats already, so I think we're heading down there, but there's a couple of things to pick up. Yeah, that could have gone better against the guard, to be fair. I think no matter what we was meant to deal with him, looking at how we was going to get around that section, I think no matter what you do, need to take him down. What's that noise? There's guards down there. They're not guards, they're normal people, I think.
We have to leave if the Inquisition takes us.
Oh wow, look at all the rats.
Is everywhere like this?
So as far as we're aware, the rats are causing the spread of the bubonic plague. That's kind of what we've figured out so far. Okay, nothing else in here to pick up. There's a ladder to our left there, but then we've got to somehow get past all those rats. There's stuff to pick up there. Is that a stick? There's something over there we have to do. Let's just check and see where we're heading. I'd rather know in advance what we're trying to achieve before we just rush in and do it. So, I'm guessing we're heading that way. Can't see anything we can light up. But there is another way that over there. Maybe we're not going down there. Maybe we're just heading straight. We do need to try the other options off the beaten track, because that's where we're going to find collectibles and other things. A few things to pick up here as well. Right, we've got a stick here. So we can light the stick. I think we do need to get past the rat. Like I said, there was things to pick up. Where is our next point of call if we do try and sneak past? So we could light the stick, but then I don't know where our next point we can stop and look at is. Let's give it a go. There's obviously something there we need to do. I think that's the way we're meant to go, but there are things to pick up the other way, so we've got to have a look at it at the very least. Can't run with the light. There's another stick here. And a chest. Okay, so we can, if we light this lamp, by coming this way, we can actually now open the chest. So this chest you wouldn't be able to get to if you didn't come and look this way, and that gives us some more materials. So I don't think we're heading that way for anything. No, can't go out the light. So the whole point was just so you can enable to get a chest which gives you more materials, use as upgrades. That was the whole point of coming down here then. Don't think there's anything to our left. That's what I mean though. That's what really I'm really enjoying, is the fact that yes, there is quite a linear pathway to follow, but if you do go off the track, you will actually find other things around. And upgrades are the thing that's keeping us alive the majority of the time. Okay, I think we're heading down here. I don't know if there's guards around.
I don't know where I am.
That's the only problem. I'm trying to get to the university here, and yet, dead guard there. You kind of lose your bearings in a big city like this, don't you? It's so easy to lose where you are.
What's going on?
No! He's my husband!
He
What
was
are
your
they doing?
husband. It's all over for him now, so get lost.
And they're killing her husband then, by the sounds of it.
I can't leave without him!
Shut up! You heard of martial law?
I've found the best thing to do is to wait for them to stop talking, because they'll go to where they're meant to be going. There's no point rushing in.
Listen to him. Fuck off now!
Oh, Lord!
I'm tired of your bullshit. I didn't sign up for this.
Sounds like martial law is taking over, and the people aren't particularly happy about it. Okay, so we're heading to the right there. Is there another door to go in and check? No. Martial law is kind of one of the things they do as a last resort, generally. Unless you're obviously power hungry.
God.
There's a lot of rats in here. That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't know it was I thought we was just going to climb up. Right, there's something to pick up there.
Those
Oh, there
rats
is.
busy.
We need to keep the rats busy. So we have if we bring the person down that's hanging, the rats will be busy with him. Not the nicest thing to do, but it means the rats will be busy feeding on him and not us. We've been seen. Need to knock his lamp down. There we go. Had to react quickly there just to keep the rats busy. If we hadn't reacted quickly, we would have got killed by the rat. There is a chest there that I would like to grab, but I don't think I can. I've got no source of light, have I? Otherwise I'd go and grab the chest. I wonder if we weren't meant to be seen by him and could follow him into there to get the chest. We may have missed out on that, I think. But I can't see another way down there at the minute. Either that, or that's the way we've got to go anyway. What we got here?
Oh, when will it stop?
That's a child, I think, that's been killed there. Right, I think we are actually heading down then. We are meant to go where that chest is, I think. Maybe the rats will stay busy with what they're eating currently. No, there's a door to go out there. So, I don't want to miss the chest out because there could be resources we need for an upgrade in there. Can we get past the rats to get the chest? I have got a Luminosa, which will get rid of a source of rats. This may be a waste, I'm not too sure. Let's find out. There we go. So one of those is a collectible sheepskin, so that was a collectible at least, so there was worth doing this. And there is a door we can leave out of via here.
Locked.
No, it's locked. Okay. So the door to leave out is upstairs. But at least we got the chest. I don't think it was a complete waste of resources to do that. That's the only thing. Every time you use something you can craft, you've got to think whether it's worth using the resources that could be used for upgrades later. So definitely a balancing act between what you should be using and what you shouldn't. Matej, good morning. How are you? I don't know, to be fair. Okay.
They've all been executed.
Wow. The Inquisition have executed a lot of people. Right, there's guards down there as well.
Your son is here because he disobeyed orders.
He was scared and ran off. We were about to leave anyway.
That's enough. You see all these bodies? That's called discipline.
They call it discipline.
We are no better than them rats.
I wouldn't say that's discipline at all.
It would all be chaos. I should arrest you. I'll be kind. Now go pray for your son.
So they've killed his son,
And when you're at
essentially.
it, pray the Inquisition gets you out of here too.
Whatever.
Yeah, so they've killed his son as part of their discipline, they're calling it. That's bad, isn't it? And I definitely wouldn't like to live in these times. Things people have to go through and deal with. We're lucky in this day and age. I know we all have our issues now, and there's, you know, problems for everyone in terms of food and cost of living and things like that, but still, we have it so much easier than did back then. Right. Several ways to go, several guards. We've got to try and work out which way we need to head here. There's a guard to our right. We're not going to be able to take him down, I don't think. I think we are heading right, though. There's a little...
Too many rats under there. I can't get through without distracting them.
We're going to distract the rats, it seems. And potentially knock a body down, I think, is what we need to do here. So there's a body over there we can aim at, I think. There's one there. There we go. Okay, that's the rats distracted because the bodies we've brought down. And now we've got to sneak past all the bodies.
Right. Stay calm.
I don't know if we're going right or left. We're going left, looking at that. The rats are there.
It's all for him.
It's all for Hugo.
It's sticky.
It's sticky, she just said. Right, there's rats here. How are we getting past these rats? There's a lamp we can light there. There is a guard over there as well. We can't take him out by taking down his lamp, though. But I can light that one. but he'll be attracted to it if we did it. I'd say soldiers are quite intelligent, to be fair, Matej. Okay, can we... You know what I was saying about you removing their helmets? I've been using the wrong thing to do so. I was using the rat thing, I think. I need to change the rocks quickly. There we go. So I've been using the wrong thing, I think, to deal with the helmets. Hence why it's not been working. Okay, I think that's the rat's moved. So there's a tunnel to our right here, which I think we need to go through to get to the other side. There's also resources here, though, to pick up. And a stick, interestingly. No rats up here, though. Yeah, I think I've been messing up. I think with the guards, I've not been able to take a few of them out, and I think it's because I've been using the wrong thing. I meant to use Divantis, and I think I've been pressing Luminosa instead. Right, where are we heading? There were sticks there, weren't there? Which means we can head that way through the rats. I swear there was something flashing at a tree as well. We head that way through the rats, though, with a stick. Where are we going to? So is there a reason to go that way? Not by the looks of it. Because whenever there's a stick, you know that you've got to use it for something. Now, we can head underneath the tunnel, which tells me we don't need the stick. So we've got rats down here. Ah, no, we haven't. Well, actually, we don't need the stick for in here because we've made the rats move anyway because the bodies.
Oh, don't look. Don't look.
I must stay true.
Okay.
Stay true to my faith. Remember the scriptures.
You can hear somebody's over there. There's a stick to our left. We can also make that light up as well. The guard's over there, we can ignore him, I think, for a minute. So let's make some more Ignifer. I wonder if we need to distract the guard. There's a chest there, though. Okay, so that wasn't enough then to get us across, was it? Because the rats are there. So I wonder if that's why we need the stick. So the stick back down this way, I think we need to get through. The Ignifer was needed as well, but I think we do need the stick here. So we have to take the stick from there to get. This is all to get the chest on the left, essentially. Then we can light this, and then we can walk through the rats here, where this chest is, and grab the chest. And the reason we need to light that first is because now we're safe for a second. And once that stick wears down, which we'll do in a second, there we go. We can now grab one from here, light it with the lamp we lit with the Ignifer, and travel back through. Right, we need to do something to the guy that's over here though, don't we? A lot of rats here. Okay. How are we dealing with these? So we can light the lamp there, which will move the rats just there, but it's going to get him to know we're here. So let's take him down with our Divantis. First and foremost. Change to rock. Wait for his helmet to come off. There we go. And then we need Ignifer there as well. Clears the rats. Right, we need to quickly make sure we've got Divantis back again and we've got Ignifer back again. I don't want to run out of anything as much as we can avoid it, because the minute we run out is the minute we're going to need it. Okay. A few things to pick up here. We can't pick up the jar, we've still got a jar. So I don't think we're heading that way. I think we're safe. I think we're heading this way then. The amount of ingredients we've now got on us, I wouldn't mind an upgrade table, to be fair, to be nearby. But I haven't seen one as of yet. Still don't really know where we are in relation to the library.
But I'll never forget this smell.
It's so difficult to tell where you are once you're into the underbelly of the city compared to where you were when you're looking across. It'll take a time. I don't want to then be suddenly surprised by a guard. We can take a guard out. We still have the Sonum, so we still have the Sonum ready if we need to.
The university. See?
Found.
Keep going.
Well, I say we haven't quite found it. It's still a little bit away. Thank you for the like. Much appreciated, whoever it was. E-Plague, good morning. How are you? So we finally found
the cemetery.
The university. Cemetery.
I really don't want to go through there.
No, I don't want to go through the cemetery either, to be honest. With the amount of death and destruction we've seen, we're not going through there anyway.
If only Melly was here.
Right, so let's keep
there has
following
to
our
be
way
another
around.
way to get in.
What is this? This turns. Oh, this is a light.
The Inquisition must have put it here. Looks like it pivots. Huh, clever.
That is very clever.
By halves.
First time we've seen that, so the light clears a path through the rats for us. Light beam can also clear past the rats or block them. Quite an interesting thing to use. First time I've seen one, to be fair. Right, there is an upgrade table here, so we'll just grab everything we can and then we'll look at see what we can upgrade. The sound of the rats outside is horrendous. I'm not too bad, thank you. Had a rough night, but we're okay, thank you. So even though we've picked up so many resources, we still can't do any upgrades. We're missing one of little things to actually make another upgrade, to be fair. We're missing one fabric there. One leather there. Yeah, we're missing a few things, annoyingly, for upgrades. In there, though, we did also find a new flower, the lavender. We also found the new gift, which is the alchemical crucible. We found the iconography, and we found the sheepskin.
No.
Yeah, no upgrades, unfortunately. We found that a few times. We've got to upgrade tables, and I started doubting whether we were collecting enough stuff.
Something worthwhile. Everyone's got a bit of treasure.
Come on, Amicia. Do something.
Oh, if we move the light, the rats will kill him. I think that's the point here.
What? Hey!
There we go.
That will teach you.
Yeah, move the light, the rats kill him. That was the whole point of that. But yeah, there's a few times we've been to upgrade tables and we've not been able to do any upgrades, and I've been doubting whether we're picking up enough stuff. But I don't think it's the fact we're not picking up enough. I just think sometimes you do find upgrade tables and you just can't use them. Which I don't think says we're not picking up enough stuff. I just think that's how it's meant to be.
Perfect.
In case you miss an upgrade table at some point, would be my guess. Always got to keep moving, haven't you? Got to keep moving. Okay, we need to move this light that's here to there. We need to go through the window to our left. So if we move this way, it should force the rats backwards. That should enable us to climb over this to our left.
Let's get out of here.
There we go. We are making it closer and closer at the university. What are they doing? Are they taking books? I think they're taking books and things.
Let's see.
And he's an alchemist.
Perfect.
We still don't know what they want with Hugo.
We know it comes from those rats, but what's it for?
They call this odorous. Oh.
Odorous.
That
Kind of
is just one of
seems
the
to
effects
attract
of
the rats for a
episanguis
limited time.
when we mix it with sulfur. But that's not what we are interested in.
But, so why don't we let our units use it, eh? It could...
It is too precious. Each episanguis crystal must be kept for our project. Particularly as, in this form, it has been the source of some, how should I say, regrettable accidents. Deliver it to the Bastion. That is enough.
Potentially, then you could probably throw that crystal at someone, and the rats would be attracted to them.
Imagine you spill some on your feet.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
have to do your patrol on your ass.
I don't know if that means we've learned how to do it, or what there. Obviously, we heard about it.
Episanguis? What's that? I need to see this.
So no, we haven't learned something new. By the looks of that, I thought we might learn it by listening.
It's just a cemetery.
Right, we need to try and find a path through to the library then from here. There's lots of rats around, so there's going to be lots of dealing with the rats, I think, to get past the next bit. Okay, so there's rats down there.
What are you so excited about?
Ah, there's a body or something there, I think. So the rats normally only do that if there's a body near them, so I'm guessing there is. Let's find out, though.
Wow, wow.
Ah, no, that's the crystals that we were just hearing about.
So this is episanguis, right? Episanguis and sulfur. We have to crush them up together.
So we can now make this odorous, which attracts rats from the surrounding area. But it requires these crystals that we need to find.
Now, we just have to try it out.
Attracts rats to the point of impact of projectiles for a short time. Aim at the surface and shoot an odorous to make the rats move. So we can attract these rats to somewhere else and we can run across and get back up over there, essentially. So, odorous is there. Throw the odorous there. They're attracted. We run across and get up.
It's working. This will save my life. I need to find more.
So we need to find more
Remember,
crystals.
The effect doesn't last long.
No. So the oh, hang on. The episanguis expands on improvements, so we can now, if we go back to, if we find a workbench, we can now upgrade our pouch. It's reducing the time of reloading the sling. We can also upgrade our ammunition bag to hold more ammunition as well. So the episanguis is actually something we needed before we could upgrade other things. So we have 2 upgrades. Next time we find an upgrade table, we have 2 things we can now upgrade. As long as we keep them resources, obviously. I'm guessing we're heading that way. We've just got to find a way through those rats here. Again, I think we're meant to make them move to something and we run to the light, essentially. So we can throw it rather than using the sling. Both kind of work. As long as we get to the light before the rats come back, essentially. And the rats will now come back across. I'm just looking to see where they go. Yeah, they're fine. Right, there's something here. So the biggest thing for us, I think, we're making sure we can get...
the exit. Come on, it's not that far.
Is make sure we get more of them crystals, essentially. I'm guessing this door is locked, hence why we need to go across there. Yeah.
It's locked.
I thought I was heading off the beaten path, but actually no, the door was locked. So we need to attract the rats so we can run to the light that's in the middle there, and then we can shine that and get across. I think that's the point. We are running out of them crystals pretty quickly. Yeah, so if we attract the rats, stay there, we need to run to that light. There we go.
The ground has collapsed. I need to find something to hoist myself up.
We need to find something to hoist ourselves up. Oh, there's more crystals here. That's fairly important. Right, where have we got to shine the light? Let's have a look at this. We'll grab the light and have a look around. I don't quite see where we're going to try and get to here. I think we're going to go up that pathway there. So the rats are now all trapped in one place. So we can't quite climb up here. We're not high enough. We need to go and find something we can drag. Put there, essentially. Let's have a look up here. More rats up here, so we're going to be a bit careful. More things to pick up. Okay, we've got another light source here. Okay, there's a box there. That's what we've got to get to over there. There's also some crystals just here, and I want the crystals, I think. So let's go and grab those first. We're in the light. Whoa! I don't know if I can get them from here. I am in the light, but I think them crystals are a little bit too far away there. Do I need to move it further left? Maybe. Let's try that. Is that close enough? I think it is. I don't think it can get us because of the light. There we go. So we know the crystals are quite rare, so we've got to keep an eye out for them as and when we can. Now, which way are we heading? Through the gates over there, aren't we? So we need to move this light to the right here.
A cart. If I can get it down there, I could climb on it.
Yeah, I think we're going to go there. Don't know, we may have to do some attracting rats, I think. We're in the light here, so we are safe for the minute. There's a lot of rats around there, isn't there? Can't see a light source either, so how can we force these rats this way? I think we need to trap them, I think essentially is what we need to do. I wonder if we send the light to the left and then bring it back around to the right and try and force them this way to clear our path, maybe. Either that or we need to use the attraction. We haven't got any fire or anything like that I can see. So let's move this all the way to the left first. So they're there now. And then if we bring them back this way, does that work? Not really. There's still a lot of rats there. Yeah, so we need to do something with these ones here, I think. It's the fact there's no light there. There's nothing we can use as a light source. But then I wonder if we get to the box quick enough, we can then climb on the box, maybe. And then throw another one to then move it. Just how long this lasts for is the only concern. We'll craft a second odorist, so we've got some more there. Yeah, if I do that there, there's something to pick up here.
Won't keep them in there for long. I need to block them once and for all.
I'm in trouble. I think we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Can't climb up. That was what we needed to use. I completely forgot about the fact we had that. So that's one of the other things we can make. I need to make sure we've got more of it because in case we get into trouble. So we just fired off the Luminosa, which actually takes care of the rats once and for all by the looks of things. Currently we're okay.
Think, Amicia, think. You can draw those rats in any direction. You have to corner them.
We're surrounded by rats again. So I think we're doing something wrong here. I'm in the light. Go away. We've moved the box a bit, but I'm actually having an issue here. I think what we need to do is bring the light fully this way. So it's there.
I might be able to draw them into that blocked alley.
So then bring this light round this way. Yeah, we need to block them into that alley. I know kind of roughly what it wants us to do. It's just making it work. There we go. Yeah, so we've drawn them into the pit down there, but we haven't drawn all of them. There's the odd few over there. Or do we need to do attraction? as well. That's my thinking. Because the ones over there are still going to kill us, aren't they? So I think we need to attract first. If we go lightfully this way, to the point the light is blocked there, then we bring the light back round this way, and then we let go. We then do attraction odorous over here, and then use the light as well. You think kill the rest? Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, so they're trapped there. There is still the odd few though. There's not many, is there? Yeah, I'm thinking you're right with killing them, to be fair, with Luminosa. I think we attract them over there, and then we use Luminosa to take them down. And then I think we're safe. There we go. It seemed really simple to start with. It was only when you had to do more than one thing at once there, it came a little bit more tricky. Mainly because I thought we could get them all trapped together, but obviously no. We haven't taken the rats completely out before, not really. We did use up quite a lot of resources there, though, annoyingly. Which could be an issue.
Oh no! That was very discreet.
There's nothing we couldn't pick up before we can now. Oh, there's more crystals down there. I want to get down there. There's more crystals. How do we get down there? I'm assuming I do the same thing again. Few rats on queue. Definitely makes you think. Yeah, you've got to look at your surroundings, see what you can use to your advantage as well. It is one of those that you really do need to think. I'm thinking attract and then kill. I don't know how many rats you can kill total. Right, we've got everything we needed to there. There's nothing else there. There's no crystals left, but is there? No. I don't think. No. It's just, yeah, it's sometimes using the resources, though, are a waste of resources. That's the only issue. Right, we need another Luminosa there. Always make sure we've got one ready to use at all times. Right, we can put the box here. And then we can should be able to now climb up. And we're through.
You see? You're doing it. You're getting there.
Okay. Any more guards here? Right, nothing there. What about this way? Anything to pick up? I don't think there's any guards here. Is that an upgrade table? Not sure. Sulfur. More cord. That's not an upgrade table, is it? That looks like an apothecary table, to be fair, and an alchemist table. Right, nothing else here. But yeah, you definitely have to think about your surroundings and think about what you can use to your advantage. People have just been murdered, haven't they? The Inquisition are just killing people for the sake of it. Saying it's because of martial law.
Getting closer. Your book better really exist, Lucas.
Okay, we're getting closer and closer to university. Yeah, the people.
Oh Lord, the sick. They've slaughtered them.
Oh, so she believes it's the sick that have been slaughtered.
The rats. They've unleashed the rats. Help me.
I can't. I'm sorry.
So he was saying the Inquisition have unleashed the rats. So are the Inquisition using the rats as a weapon?
Rats against the sick.
That's what it sounds like, doesn't it? They've been using the rats as a weapon. Right, more crystals here. That's just rocks we can't pick up.
Dirty little beasts.
Right,
What have you got to say that's so important, screeching the whole time like that?
The odorous. I could try.
So, odorous is something we haven't used before on someone. So this is our first attempt at using the odorous on someone. It's the way to do it.
It worked.
The rats will stay there eating that person as well.
Why? Because it's too late for you. Call it mercy. But don't worry. All the others will soon be saved.
There's more going on than we're aware of at the minute, I think.
They'll all end up on the other side. We can't patrol there anymore because it fucking stinks.
Well, you're lucky you can still smell something.
So the Inquisition using rats as a weapon. We know there's an illness with Hugo. There's something else here, and we know the Inquisition want Hugo. So there's a link between Hugo and using the rats as a weapon, I think. Okay, we got a person here.
I could lure the rats away from the bridge.
Can we lure the? What if we lure the rats to him? Again, like we just did. Well, actually, let's firstly use a rock for over there. Lure the guy over there.
What's all that noise?
And then I think we lure the rats to him.
The cart. I must make him with light.
There we go. Right. Nothing else to pick up here. There's something. I don't know if I can get past them rats to get there though. There's something to pick up over there. I've now missed. I don't know if I can get past. I can sneak past. I wasn't sure if I could, to be fair there, but I can. Actually worked pretty well, didn't it, really, in the end? So yeah, that odorous is actually pretty powerful.
Cages. This is not just an evacuation.
It's definitely not an evacuation.
We're all going to get ill hanging around here. Passing it on from one sick bloke to the next, right up to the Grand
Is he going to
Inquisitor.
stay there? He's going to move once he's finished talking.
No one left.
Shut the fuck up. Stop
There's a
trying.
guy to our right
I don't
as
want to hear
well.
another peep out of you. Nothing.
Okay, the rats are trapped because the light source that's there. So I need to get him away from that light source, I think, don't we? That guy there, I think he hasn't got a helmet, so we can take him out in one. Just looking around. So him we can take down. My concern is that guy there. We're going to need to distract him, I think, to make it so we can get the light source moved. Do I do him first? We could always use our Sonum, although I can't craft more once we use it. So then the rat's out. Although he's near a fire, that guy, so actually that wouldn't work on him because the fire. What's to the left here? Sometimes not taking people down is the better part of valor. Okay, there's something there which we hit. I can jump over here, but I don't know what's over the other side. Sounds like rats, to be fair. What is the best way round here? I don't know if not going and taking them two down was a good thing. I don't know if we've missed something by not doing it.
One of those alchemist carts. There must be something useful in it.
There's a lot of rats there, isn't there? Where did she see the alchemist cart? Not there. How the hell are we getting past those? Although we have got... We can use the Luminasa, but we can only use it once. I think in his Luminasa takes them down, doesn't it? Okay. It worked. I don't know if we've gone the right way and missing them two guys is the right decision. But it's moved us forward, though, at the very least. Or is this just a way of getting to this cart, potentially? It might actually just be a way of getting to this cart. So make sure we pick all the upgrades and materials up first, and then we can see if we can do any upgrades while we're here. So we can do a first upgrade to alchemy. We haven't done one before. And we can do a first upgrade to instruments as well. Alchemy containers increase the duration of effect of odorous and lumiноsa. So it'll increase the length of them. Ignifer ammunition distracts nearby enemies. Okay. So we can use it as distraction as well. I think odorous and lumiноsa, the amount they long for. The odorous is the one which attracts the rats, and lumiноsa is the one that destroys the rats. But the length of them staying for longer would be good, I think. So let's take that one over instruments.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay, so the next upgrade for containers is Mesia can use a sling to throw a luminosa. At the minute we can't, we throw it by hand. So using a sling will give us greater distance. Okay, I think that's all the upgrades we can do. Unless we find any more materials around. Oh, actually. We'll double check in a second if there's any more we can do. Am I... Okay, so so although we avoided the other two guards, we need to go back because it was only the ability to get here, I think, that we gained by going this way. Yeah. So if we didn't sneak around the guards, we wouldn't have found the cart, and we wouldn't have got the materials or done the upgrades. We actually now can afford a second upgrade. So we can now either upgrade containers again, which would allow us to use a sling to fire luminosa, or we can use instruments for the ignifer ammunition to distract enemies. I don't think the ammunition to the ignifer is a big deal for attracting enemies. I think the better upgrade is the containers. Let's do that.
Huh. This should make things a little easier.
Okay. So a few different upgrades there, but yeah, the whole point, if we hadn't gone left and gone here, we wouldn't have found the upgrade cart, we wouldn't have got the resources. So actually a big deal heading here. We now can't make any more luminosa though. I need leather, but we can make any more. Odorous we've only got one of, until that's no good. And Sonin we can only have one anyway. But yeah, so I thought we were being clever by sneaking around the guards, but actually the whole point of going round this way was just to get to that chest. Right, there's still two guards here. I don't know if maybe hitting this and forcing... That guard's not going to walk through, surely. Well, might as well try it. It's an option.
What the hell was that?
He will go and investigate. Oh, nice.
What's that?
Right, he's down.
Wait a minute.
Let's move. I think I'm meant to use the light on that guy sooner rather than later. I can make him lose his helmet as well. But if we can take him down without obviously using anything up, I think that's the better option. What I think is we need to distract him. He's seen the body. I think we need to distract him over there, then use a light to force the rats towards him potentially.
Murderer! You're not going to get away with this.
Oh no, he's gone. How far is he going to go? It's all about that light source, which is keeping the rats in one place. Oh, he's coming back.
Well, look what we have
Oh, he's seen us. Well, we had to use a resource in the end to take him down. I would have rather done it with the rats. but I couldn't avoid that in the end. We can make another one so we are safe again. The big thing we need is now the materials for Luminosa, because that's the thing that keeps us safe from rats. But yeah, so that didn't quite go to plan. I was hoping to do it better than we did. But there's not much we can do about them now. Okay. More resources picked up there. So we have the light source here. We need to move the rats so we can get across there by the looks of things. I don't think we can get past there though, can we? I think I meant to attract the rats and then move them with the light to the right hand side. By the looks of things. We'll craft a spare. Yeah, I think if we throw that there to attract the rats, use the light then and we trap them all in one place. There we go. Now they're all trapped. This definitely makes you have to keep thinking about what you're doing and in what order you're doing things. Right, there's nothing to pick up there. So they're all trapped in that alleyway there now. There are a couple here, but I think we're okay to get past them. No, we're not. So even though there was a couple left, I thought we'd be safe to get past, but actually we weren't safe. So even only leaving a few there is a bad thing. Right, we're going to do that bit again. It looks like it auto-saved us at the cart, which is all good. Does that include us grabbing the crystals round here? Yeah. So it was our last upgrade at the cart is where it stopped us at. So even leaving just a few rats in one place isn't a good thing. So we need to make sure we take out all the rats in future then. That's something we didn't know. So there should be 2 guards here. Let's just double check there is. There's a guard over there we can take out of a rock quite simply. And there's this big guy. Now the big guy, I want to use the rats essentially to take him down. Can I do that without attracting him is my hope. So if we use a rock, this is what I was trying to do last time and kind of messed it up. If we use a rock and throw it over there, he will go round.
I'm not crazy.
I need to move the light to the right and then to the left, essentially. Allow the rats to get round to him. So we move it over this way. And then force the rats to the left. No, that hasn't worked the way I wanted it to, I don't think.
Nothing. I need to calm down.
I've messed up. There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
I'm gonna beat some manners into you.
Right, well, he didn't have a helmet on, so we knew we could take him down with a rock. But that's kind of what he wanted to do last time. I was hoping we could use the light to force the rats down the one direction. But it didn't work as well as I'd hoped. Now, though, we can use the rats and force them into there. And now we can get past to where we got killed a minute ago. But yeah, it wasn't quite what I wanted to achieve, but at least we managed to do it. It's one of those things. You have a plan, and it doesn't always go to plan. But as long as you can adjust quickly and on the fly. Right, we can make another Luminosa. And we can't make Odorous anymore. Okay. Should have made Odorous first, potentially, there. What do we need? Oh, we need the crystals to make Odorous. Okay. Odorous is the thing that we can use to attract the rats to one location, so that's quite a big deal.
You there? I'm burning up inside. Tell me what to do.
Stay away from us.
I don't know.
What?
Crystals are here. Perfect. There's nothing we can do to help the man.
Come on. Be brave.
Yeah, there's nothing we could have done to help him, unfortunately. Okay. Fully stocked everything again. I don't know if I'm free just to move. I'd rather be a bit cautious just in case. We are getting close to the university now, though, which is good. The Grand Inquisitor is here. That's not good.
The butcher who killed my father works for you. His blood is on your hands too.
Okay, we've made it to the university. There's a way down that way. What's this side? They both go the same way, I think. Just two different ways down. We'll have to check the other right-hand side to see if we've missed anything. That's the thing. Yeah, there's materials over here as well. Okay, obviously we're going to have to... There's rats in cages here as well. So is that something we've got to try and do with the rats maybe, and get them out of the cages essentially? We obviously are trying to... Oh, there's only rocks there. Is that all it was? Okay. Let's have a look upstairs, and we're going to try and assess the situation and decide what a best plan of attack is. So we can get round to the right here. We can take his lamp out on the right-hand side there. But the rats are in cages, so how do we release them? Ah, we could throw a rock down there and release the rats. I think we can do that from here. I think we'll be potentially safe doing so. We'll find out in a second. Rats are loose. That works really well. And then what we need to do is the lamp this guy's holding over here to the right, we need to take that lamp out as well. We can now pick these rocks up. In fact, as far as second one, I think you pick up two things at a time. So I think doing one is a waste.
What was that you threw at me? You made your last mistake, you hear me?
I don't think the rats have gone towards him, have they? No. He's got a helmet on as well. Hasn't got a lamp anymore though. There is he. I think we need to attract the rats towards him essentially, don't we? Has he gone up the stairs? He has. He'll turn around in a minute. Where's he going to go? If he stays there, it's not an issue. I think we need to use Odorous to attract the rats towards him. Once he's back where he was, essentially. But he hasn't, he shouldn't, I don't think he's got a lamp anymore. That does leave him vulnerable.
Must have gone off. No point wearing myself out.
Where's he going to go? So he's gone back to his original post. This is why I think it's good to take your time. You just got to make sure you're avoiding certain things. So if we do Odorous, I think we can force the rats to go and get him. He's now back at his original post, which is what he wanted. Right, so Odorous on him if we can. I need to use a sling, don't I, essentially? There we go. The rats have got him. That worked really well, to be fair. So now, there is another guy, I think, still ahead of us. Let's pick up what we can here. So, there's two more people here. I think Odorous is our best plan here, to be fair. We'll make a second one up, so we've always got one on us. I don't like using the last of something. So we could use Ignifer to draw the guy over here, I think. But let's get the rats drawn to this guy. Oh, they won't go towards because of the light, will they? I completely forgot about the light. That's bad, I messed up. I forgot about the light. Right, helmet's off. And he's down. I completely forgot that the rats I wouldn't pass a light there, which was stopping us doing what we needed. That there is stopping them. Right, is there anything here to pick up? We can release the rats. There is, I think, other things we can hit on there to release more rats. If we need to. Right, what else have we got here? There's stuff to the left. Obviously, there's a guard there. He's in the light as well, so we're not going to use rats on him, I don't think, essentially. We can just walk up behind him and use our sleep powder potentially on him. That could be something. What other plan? Oh, we can actually make him come out of the light to there. Okay, so we can force him away from the light because he can go there to check on what the noise is if we lure him to there. Problem is the rats are all down there. So we'll have moving the rats round essentially. The rats that we had over there to kill the guy, I don't think are there anymore. Let's have a look. They are still there. Yeah, they are still there actually. So they actually stay there no matter how long it's been. They stayed killing the guy and we sent them towards. That's quite interesting. I didn't think that would happen. I thought they'd leave. So bodies, they do stay for quite a while. So we've got a few things to pick over this side anyway. But yeah, we've definitely got to think about every action and what you can do with it. Is there anything else we missed over here? No. So, I wonder if you force the guard there, would them rats go towards him and take him down? I don't know if the rats would be too far away. I suppose there's only one way of trying it. We can always use sleep powder if it messes up. How can I make a second sleep powder? Yes, I can. Let's not worry about it. Let's just take him down. There's no point trying to be really clever. I didn't press the button. There's no point trying to be really clever if we can just deal with him there and then. That's the thing. As long as we can make a spare, it's worth doing normally. I think that was the best decision, essentially. Rather than miss... If the rats didn't go towards him, that's an odorous used up that we didn't have to use just then. And if it didn't work, we'd lost an odorous. Right. Anyone here? I can hear people talking. Right, they're there.
They're a bit hoity-toity, but at least they know how to read.
That doesn't give them the right to act like arseholes. Anyway, one of them said Vitalis isn't doing so well.
We knew it was coming.
Okay, they've moved off. They're going in.
What on earth are they doing here?
I don't know where we're trying to get to, essentially, to be fair. I take it we can't go in his carriage, no. Okay, I think we're going round to the right, would be my guess. Obviously, we've got to find a way in. I've been seen.
Well...
There's two guards there. There's guards everywhere. Right, is this door the way in? There's several doors, to be fair. We're in. Trophy achieved in the shadow of Ramparts. Which was, I think, chapter 9. So this is chapter 10.
University.
We're inside the university. We've made it.
Remember Lucas said in the basement.
The way of the roses.
The path is strewn with roses. Roses. Wherever will I find roses here?
So we've got to follow the path of the roses to find the book. I've got a feeling the Grand Inquisitor that's also here is looking for the same book. It would make sense that he was, to be fair. Okay. There's a route that way. I'm guessing this is a dead end.
It's locked.
It's quite nice to have a game that is quite linear, but actually does reward you for trying out different routes. I do like that. So there's a room there to our left. What's this way? Several doors. It's locked. But yeah, the fact it rewards you for trying different areas is good. Okay. So we're heading through the room down here then. I know we're meant to follow the roses. I actually haven't seen roses yet.
Oh, it's enormous.
Wow.
But where have the books gone?
Yeah, the Inquisition must have taken the books. But why? What do they want the books for? There's going to be a reason, isn't there? That's the thing. Right, nothing this side. Definitely an intriguing story as well. It doesn't like giving you answers that quickly. It does keep you on your toes and keeps you making think.
Flowers, yes, there are
roses. They're the roses.
Right,
so that's where the book should be. I've got a feeling that the Grand Inquisitor's going to be in there as well.
How many days have we been here?
I've lost count.
There's guards here as well.
Can't tell the difference between day and night anymore. Shut up in here.
It'll soon be over. Vitalis has brought back a young lad to open the last door.
They're trying to open some doors.
And the Grand Inquisitor himself is coming to help us. Gonna be quite an event.
So they've got a boy with them who's going to help them open the last door. So there's obviously a puzzle to solve to get to what they need inside. We don't really know anything about it. And there's no rats here. She's right, that is very strange to have no rats in something like this, which is quite abandoned and destroyed. No, is that a guard there? There is a guard here, okay, so we need to be a bit careful. There's me just looking around for resources and things, but actually there is a guard. I don't know, to be fair, Matash. Okay, does he have a helmet on? If he doesn't, we can take him down with a rock. Don't think he does, so it could be an easy takedown, to be fair. Let's keep looking around though first. There's no point rushing the taking down if we don't have to. Yeah, he hasn't got a helmet on. Is he the only guard in here? Because if he is, and it means we're free and clear to then just pick everything up. I think he is the only guard in here. So let's take him down. Yep. She doesn't like killing people, Amelie, but she also doesn't have a choice a lot of the time. And we've seen her talk about the fact she has no choice. Right, obviously this needs moving for us to actually get somewhere then. Let's make sure we've picked everything else up first. There we go. More saltpeter. So I'm guessing to get up here we need to move that to climb up. Anything else to pick up over here though? No. Yeah, we're going to move that box over here then, and then we can climb up. Just making sure we haven't missed anything in terms of picking anything up. I think we've checked everywhere now, so let's move this to where we need it. It's quite an interesting way of moving things as well, using the right hand stick, the camera stick essentially, to move things. It's definitely a different way of doing it. Amicia. Is there Amicia? I keep saying it differently, I think. I didn't say Amelia, did I? When they talk and their names come on the screen, it reminds me what they're called, because I'm really bad at their names. Obviously, Hugo's the little boy. Amicia is the girl we control. Bear with me a second, I've got someone at the door. Christmas deliverers, always the way. A bit early as well for the postman, to be fair. Right, let's keep going. So that's the door we need to go inside. But yeah, I keep pronouncing. I know I keep pronouncing wrong. So yeah, just the postman. Just couldn't fit what he had in through the letterbox. Okay, more resources picked up. Nice. But yeah, Hugo, Amicia. The other girl is, I can't remember her name now, Amelia or something. Is that the other girl? Right. Let's head through. Or was it Santa himself? Not quite.
So,
not quite.
Books, or do you want me to get you some more? One can never have enough books, if one can read. It's all just pagan stuff. The Sanguinus Itinera is a sacred book. The knowledge it contains goes back to the dawn of man.
They're after the same book we are.
Save us all. So keep
That's the name of the book we're after.
And concentrate on looking for books with a red.
The book,
red cover.
the Sanguinis Itinera.
I might not
They're
be
looking
able
for
to
it
read,
too.
but that doesn't mean
I'd better be quick.
So we need to find the book with a red cover. I had a feeling we'd both be looking for the same book, to be fair. It does make sense. Okay, need to be careful. Again, we still don't really understand why there's no rats here. Right, there's the guard there. Has he got a helmet on? Right, we've got one there. Oh, that one's got a helmet on there. The guy over there doesn't. I can hear her breathing is really... She's really, I think she's afraid, essentially. Right, how do I do this? The guy with the helmet we can take down either by making his helmet come off and then hitting him, or by sneaking up behind him and putting him to sleep. The alchemist there, we could, I think, potentially just shoot him with the sling. That would work on him, I think. So I don't think he's got a helmet on. So let's put this first guy to sleep. And then, which would, I think actually no, let's put the alchemist to sleep first. Can we make a second one? Yes we can. Okay. Alchemist to sleep. And then we'll try and put the guard down as well.
That wasn't. Who are you? Guard!
I was going to say I'd already pressed triangle once. I'm going to let him come at us. There we go. I'd pressed triangle, but obviously the guy caught us as we was doing it, hence why he turned round. But that's both of them down at least. Using 2 sleep powders instead. It didn't quite go the way I wanted it to. We achieved what we wanted to achieve there. I'm getting rid of both of them. But yeah, I was hoping to take him down silently and not alert the other guard, but it was what it was. Right, anything on him? Yep. Anything else to pick up here? We head through the doorway. It's over here. So a couple of things there. Anything down here? No. Got to check the little corners. You never know what you're going to find. That's the thing.
At least those
right, more guards in here.
I'm on the right track.
We are still following the roses, so we are on the right track, like she said. There's several guards here. Ideally, we want to be as quiet as we can. I might try and see if we can sneak past and not deal with them.
With a red cover, it's his favorite scent.
Because potentially we can just sneak
Another
past.
Brilliant idea from the Alchemist. There's something shady about those guys.
Too true. There's parts of the Bastion
So you're going to stay there looking at the books? I think he might.
Doing there?
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
I need him to stay there. If he doesn't move, we can just sneak. Obviously, he moves, we can't. He's staying there, I think. Ah, I can see rats. There are rats here, then. So it's the light source there is making the rats be stuck where they are. She's actually telling us we have to get rid of the guards. So we're not going to sneak. So we need to find a way round. Potentially I just need to move the light. Is there a guard there? Is that... I don't think there is a guard there, is there? I thought there was a guard over here, but there isn't. So what we need to do is move that light to let the rats out, essentially. And that should do the job for us, I think.
The gods, if I use the rats.
Okay, so the rats are now out. I can then throw Odorous across. Is that first one, is he in? If there's any light around him, which I don't think there is. think the rats can get to him, or I can try and force the rats towards them by turning this. No, I think we need to use Odorous then. Yeah, I can't force them towards him. So let's let the rats out there. Move them a little bit to the left, like that. And then we need to use Odorous then on that guy. I don't know if throwing is probably the right way. There we go.
Oh, shit. Should have been more careful.
The other guy's in the light, so I'm not sure if the rats will go there, to be fair. Or will he? Where's he going?
No, no, no! Not that! No!
Let's move the light.
Oh, what? I know I saw something move over there.
You did, but I've just allowed the rats to go and eat you. There we go. We used the rats to take the people out in the end. I wasn't sure if that would work, but yeah, moving the light away so the rats could then go after him worked perfectly. I've got too many crystals. Can I, if I craft that, I can pick another crystal up. That doesn't use crystals up. That doesn't either. I don't want to craft any more than what we've got, to be fair. This means we're leaving a crystal behind. I don't like leaving stuff behind. But it did work. We've managed to take both of the guards down. Anything else we need to pick up? Obviously, the guards have things, resources we can pick up off their bodies. But I'm also not going to try and move the rats more than I already have.
Will it end up covering everything?
Okay, anything else over here? No. I guess we're heading over up there then, by the looks of things. Okay, that was a noise down through that doorway, so we're going to have a look what that is. More guards.
There's work waiting for you.
We're really scraping the barrel if Vitaly stoops to catching a beggar like this.
A prisoner.
So they've got a prisoner. My only thinking is, it's Melia's brother. So Melia was the girl who opens the locks.
How on earth did the rats do that?
It's got to be her brother that's here.
To get through that thickness.
I can imagine what it will do to your arm.
The hole's no use anymore. They've blocked it up, can't you see?
Well, there's rats over there.
Exactly what they're doing, little bastards.
Okay, there are rats through that corridor there. I think if we throw a rock there and then attract the rats to him.
Did you hear something? Let's go see.
Watch yourself.
No, the rats aren't coming out.
I'll search over there.
I thought the rats would have come out after him, but they didn't. I'm in trouble.
Here, over here.
Told you I'd catch you.
You'll die eventually.
Can I need to run. No, I'm dead. I needed sleep powder and I've only got one. I thought using the odorous would have made them rats come out of where they were, but obviously they were in a position where they weren't going to come out.
Do that. Imagine the force you need to get through that thickness.
So something's keeping the rats in there.
The hole's no use anymore. They've blocked it up, can't you see? They know exactly what they're doing, little bastards.
Okay. So I wonder if we need to go round. There's another guard there as well, so we're not going... There's several guards there. We're going this way. Right, we've got to think out how to do this. There's obviously a way to take out these guards. But the rats wouldn't come close enough a minute ago to do what he was trying to do there. We can burn the helmet off, potentially. So, can I get across to here? I can. So I have got the resources to burn the helmet off. Although, actually, no, I can make them both look away. We may be better off here not dealing with them at all and just trying to go past this back area. I think that's the right thing. I don't think we're meant to deal with the guards. distracted. The whole point, distract them and then walk past. This is
I'll be
the
right
thing.
back. Don't take any risks.
Because of what we've gained in terms of what we can use now to take people out and the techniques we've learnt to deal with the rats and things, you kind of believe that every opportunity should be killing everyone, but actually no. A lot of the time, leaving people alive actually works in our favour more than killing them does. Okay, so the rats are here. We need to move the light to allow the rats to go in through that area there. So if we go to there, and then can we make the rats go that way? I don't think we can. I don't know. I think I thought it was meant to be forcing the rats left, but I don't know.
I can't get past. I have to get the rats out of the room.
So I wonder if we need to attract the rats and use the light at the same time. Would be my thinking. Because we need to get the rats out of the room. So I think we need to attract to maybe the doorway and then force the rats through with the light, potentially.
The guards next door. That'll keep the rats busy.
We've got to get the rats to go for the guards. It's actually telling us what we need to do here. But it's forcing the rats over that. So if we move the light away here, so the rats are fully out. And then we need to think about an odorous. I don't think it actually needs to be that far in the room. I think we can throw it through the doorway. They may even get there themselves. So if we throw there.
Over there. What's that?
Guards! Intruders!
The rats didn't go for them. So the rats didn't go for the guards the way I thought they would. We're dead. I can take one down. I won't get the second one though. I need a craft. I was hoping the rats would have dealt with him, but they didn't. Craft the powder. The whole point was the rats are meant to go for the guards, but they didn't do it. There we go. Get him, rats. They got him in the end. That didn't go to plan in the slightest. My hope was they would have got to them when I first threw the first one, but obviously I messed it up a little bit by the looks of things. We've still got rats here we need to deal with. I think what we need to do is put the light there, attract the rats to the left-hand side over there, and then move the light to stop them moving. I think the plan was correct. I think the execution was wrong. So I think now if we move the light there, that keeps the rats in the room. There we go. There are still a few rats here, so we will still get bitten if we're not careful. I don't think there's anything else to pick up though. No, we're dead. No, we're not. So the small rats we had left over, we had to kill. That was the only way there of dealing with them. I can't make any more Luminosa as well, which is our get out of jail free card when it comes to rats. As I've just used the last one to survive that small amount. So the thing, sometimes you think you're safe, and then even a small amount of rats can still hurt you, and that's what happened there as we're trying to open the door annoyingly. There's an upgrade table there, which I guarantee we haven't got enough materials for. Just because I just don't think we have. But we'll see. Can I make another Luminosa? No. Okay. Let's see if we can upgrade anything. I've got a feeling we can't. Oh, we can. I didn't think we could. So instruments. Ignifer ammunition distracts nearby enemies can now be done. So let's do that then. I'm not sure if we should be focusing on one thing, whether it's the sling, the equipment, or the alchemy. I'm not sure whether we should be focusing on just one thing. I've kind of done them evenly. Every time there's a chance to do something, I've been doing it rather than saving for anything specific. Whether that's right or wrong, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. We shall see. Right. Does that mean we can now pick this back up? We can. There's nothing else flashing, so I don't think there's anything else here. Right, we keep going. We're trying to get to the book before the guards. Have they found it? Who's that? What are they doing to him? Are they draining his blood? They are, aren't they?
Still no news of our young Hugo de Rune.
Lord Nicholas continues his search.
In which case, the only thing that can help us find the book is the son of a smith. You built that door with your father. Now, you'll open it for us.
We were asked to build that door precisely to keep out scum like you.
He's got a bit of a mouth on him, hasn't he? But that's not a bad thing.
You have no idea how I have suffered.
So he looks like he's dying.
What I endure.
And he's injecting other people's blood into him. So that's what's keeping him alive, is these Inquisitors, essentially. So the smith built the door with his father. It's obviously a very special door.
What is your name, boy?
Roderick.
I do not wish for Roderick to expire before he has opened this door. Do not commit the same mistake you made with his father.
Oh, he's already killed his father. I wonder if the guy tied up whose blood they're draining is his father. So him and his father built the door they can't get into.
Even when the Grand Inquisitor talks about saving thy neighbor, you just can't.
Roderick, looks like we both have problems.
Doesn't it?
Blood's getting weaker. How long can the Episanguis contain the bite? As long as his fate allows.
Right. So we've got to sneak past, I think. I don't think we need to take in one out. I think it is a case of sneaking past. I'm hoping I've not missed picking anything up. There's something on the table there. It's a bit of a risk to be seen, to be fair.
What was that?
Yeah, I've been seen.
Hey, you shouldn't be here. Guards!
Tried to see if I can take him down. So I can take both of those down pretty simply with the sling, but I was trying to be a bit more clever about it. I didn't think I'd get seen, to be honest. I wonder if taking them down is actually a good thing to do.
Roderick, looks like we both have problems.
I think we take them both down. I was going to hold off. I don't want them to call guards, obviously, but I think actually taking them down might be the best decision. Right, the guards are further around.
Finally, you were warned.
Missed him. But we can put him to sleep. Right, the main thing is the guards weren't alerted. That was the important thing there. Does give us free reign to pick everything up now. I was trying not to alert the guards as best as possible there. Now I can't make another one, so we've got no more of those left. Which does leave us in a slight predicament that if we get into trouble, we do not have the get out of trouble free card that we've been using. I need more sulfur, essentially. Oh, actually, we may have just got it. Yes, we can. We'll take the Sonim there. So now we need more sulfur for that. I think taking them down was definitely the right thing to do. I don't think sneaking past we would have made it, so I think that was the correct thing. Plus, we essentially saved the man from being drained anymore, which I think is never a bad thing. Okay. Is that everything picked up in here? I think it is. See if anything else flashes. No. There is an upstairs as well, but I can't see a way up there offhand. Yeah, I can't see any stairs or anything to get up. That's a dead end there. Unless we can climb the bookcase. Normally you'll see something, I think it's normally white, isn't it? If you can climb, and there's nothing there. Just because I think there's resources up there is what I'm looking at, kind of thing. I don't think there is anywhere to climb here. Is there anything up there? There might not be, actually. Right, let's keep following the guards. The whole point was to not let the guards get too far ahead, so they've actually kind of waited for us.
So he's the one who made the door?
Yes, and he'll open it. With the book and the Darun kid, Vitalis can complete the conjuration. Then we'll be saved from the plague.
Ah.
Ad ignem.
Ad lucem.
So they think the book will save them from the plague. That's the first time I've kind of heard their reasoning for going after the book. But they believe the book will save them from the plague. So at least we know their reasoning now. Right, there is one guard ahead of us. No worries, LVs, no worries at all. Right, one guard there. I'm guessing this door doesn't open. No. Okay. I can burn his helmet off, which is probably the best way of doing this. And then we can make more. So let's make a spare. Burn the helmet. And then hit him with a rock. There we go. At least that's him dealt with. Right, anything here to pick up? There's stuff on the other side as well, so we've got to be where we head here. Where's the body, actually? There. Sometimes the body has things to pick up, but he doesn't, unfortunately. Nothing that way.
Oh, that's
Study
strange.
of a skinned person was something we just picked up. I think that's a collectible. Yeah, study of a skinned person. These Inquisitors are definitely a nasty bunch, aren't they? Okay. A couple more resources. Anything else either side? Obviously, I know they've gone through there. I don't want to follow too quickly. My thinking is I want to make sure I've picked everything up first. So they've moved on a little bit. I think we're good, though.
You want to play that game?
Finished Far Cry 6 on Sunday. It was fun overall, but a bit dumb. Oh, really? Yeah, we'll definitely get to it someday. We're still doing Far Cry 4 episodically. And I know you said about Far Cry 6 being live streamed, so we've still got 4 and 5 to do episodically. 6 can happen whenever it wins the vote. I suppose if it doesn't win the vote, we'll have to do it episodically. Or we can we can always do a vote to ask people, do you want it live, do you want it episodically, and just fit it in. That's the other way around it, I suppose. Right, there's a guard here.
Get to work!
You've ruined the floor. Oh,
heavy armor. Oh, there has to be a way.
That mosaic took us weeks.
Right, we've got to find a way of dealing with these guards, I think.
Open the bloody door, or you'll end up like your old man. I would kill you, you know.
Just as soon
Some
as
more
I remember
rocks
how
there.
to open this door. Don't take too
Can
long.
burn his helmet off. There's lots of resources laying around. I'm thinking burn the helmet off of this first guard at the very least. If I get in trouble, I can always put the other guy to sleep. I think that's the only way, really, isn't it? I don't want to put the big guard here to sleep.
Come on, move
Or do
it.
I? I don't know.
We need that book.
Let's do helmet. Although it's not going yellow. Normally it goes yellow, does it not, when you hit? He's not going to take his helmet off, is he? Oh no, the blacksmith had hit the other one. Ah! It's completely different. So the big guy there is completely different to other enemies. I thought it was the same as other enemies.
Heavy armor. Oh, there has to be a way.
So no, we can't do what we did to make him take his helmet off. It's heavy armor. So the blacksmith boy is going to attack the other guard. I don't even think we can use... No. So we need to use rocks to take his armor off. There's more coming in. This is bad. I don't know what I'm meant to do, but it's bad no matter what this. We're in trouble. Normally there's white bits on the armor you're meant to shoot at. Okay, we're obviously meant to do something here and I'm not sure what it is. Other than stay away from the guards. I've got one sleep powder which will work on one of these smaller ones at the very least. That's his shield down. I missed that one. I'm out. I'm stuck as well. I'm dead. Wow. So the two guys walking with shields, plus you've got the heavy armor guy. The shield people we can attack with the helmet stuff. Interesting is when you do play Tale because you haven't played it. Oh no, absolutely, I completely understand, LVs. Completely understand. That's why I don't like doing games on release a lot of times, because it's the same issue. Right, what do we do here then? I can't make him go to sleep. Normally, what we've done previously with big guys like that is we've looked for the white hooks that hold their armor together. And you can hit those potentially and take the armor off that way. But I can't see any. What else can we use? I can. Candelabra. We used the candelabra to take the guy down. Are the other guards coming in, or are they staying away? They're not coming in. Just make the thought. Well, let's just look around the environment and see what we could use.
Must have had that. What's that door?
A special order. My father's masterpiece.
And do you know how to open it? Because that would be a real help.
Hey, you there!
Guards are coming.
It would help us a lot.
It'll take a bit of time.
Carry on. I'll keep them back.
We've got to keep the guards back, essentially. He got a helmet on. No, he didn't have a helmet on.
And it looks like a fire has broken out.
The fire has broken out. Has he got a helmet on? It's tough to see if they've got helmets on. If they have, obviously, that doesn't work. He got too close really there. Right. Make another one there. We're okay. Let's keep moving. So yeah, just looking up. So all that different ways of looking at how we could take out the big guy with the heavy armor. In fact, it was a case of just checking the surroundings and use them to our advantage.
Hey, do you know where we're going?
Don't think.
And now we're running away from the guards chasing us with the blacksmith boy who made the door we just gone through.
We need to hide.
No, we need to slow them down.
You want to slow them down? How are we going to slow them down?
Will that do it?
It'll have to.
Right. We're in the basement. It's a start.
Open up right away.
They're trying to get through the door, so we've got to keep moving by the looks of things.
I need the book.
What on earth is so special about this bloody book?
It could save my little brother. Please.
I don't know where it is. The only thing I know is that they tortured my father to death for it.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna kill them.
They killed my parents, too.
We might get out of here together.
All right. What about the book?
Just you wait and see. There's lots of them around here.
Okay, so he wants to kill them for what they did to his father. So we're going to try and work together then by the sounds of things. But yeah, sometimes it's not what you can produce to take someone down.
Wow.
It's what you can use or in your
library.
surroundings to do it.
Underneath the library.
Forbidden books.
Right,
That's
there's
why we
that
built the
there.
door.
So that
So
moves.
the Sanguineera has to be here. Or like too high.
Look, up there.
Roses.
Yeah,
That must be it.
the book's up there.
I'll have to climb up.
Right, this is something we've got to deal with to try and get up. I think it's going to be a puzzle to solve. These obviously do something, but I'm not too sure what. If we pull this out, potentially it drops down, or can we not pull it out while it's? No. Okay.
It won't budge.
So I think he needs to do one of these, or we need to do one of these and see if it lifts up.
Could you lend a hand?
All right, all right.
Thank you for dropping by, LVs. Much appreciated, and I'm sure we'll speak to you soon. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, LVs.
The shelves form a path.
That's your route to the book. Easy.
Okay, I need him to stay there.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Yeah, so what?
I need to act as a counterbalance.
You do.
I'll stay over here. Tell me which lever you want me to pull.
All right.
Right, so I want you to pull that one first,
All right.
because we need to pull this out to then climb up. There we go.
You said you'd act as a counterbalance.
I did. It gave way.
Right.
So we need to keep an eye on
very careful.
where we're heading and what we need for him.
Perfect.
Right, that's the way up. There's also what's through here. Ah, there's always something in these little hidden compartments.
Ugh,
so that's a collectible
that
there.
is.
Not sure what it is, but that's a collectible. Gotta check every nook and cranny, don't you, sometimes? Right. We climb up. He's gonna act as the counterbalance, so we need to direct him when we need something moved.
By the way, my name's Amicia, and you're Roderick, right?
You know a lot of stuff, Amicia.
Who hired you?
I think we're pushing this down.
Monks of a sort. They didn't talk much. My father designed it. He was the master. I was just the apprentice.
Monks of a sort.
There's obviously a reason we've knocked that down.
Over the Sanguineera.
I think we need this to go down.
Now.
Fine for me.
And then he can drop it.
Stop.
And then this one will move as well. There we go. So far, so good. So this one here, you need him to do. Yeah. I'm just wondering why we dropped that box down. There must be a reason for that at some point. Maybe after we've got the cross, maybe.
It's too quiet. Where did the soldiers go?
Right, he can now drop that.
You need to move, Amicia.
Ah, hang on. That doesn't quite work, does it? He won't drop it while we're on it, but we kind of need to be doing both.
No, stop.
Fine for me?
No.
Now.
Right away.
Because these both move in tandem. I can't go on it while it's moving, but he won't drop it while we're stood on it either.
Move, Amicia.
Yeah, so he won't drop it while we're on it. So there's something else we need to do here. I wonder if we need to put the box underneath that one there.
Too low. We need something underneath to stop it falling down.
Yeah.
I'll find something.
There's the answer. So that box we knocked off on the left-hand side. Do I just drop down here? I don't know if I'm safe just dropping down. It looks like I haven't got a choice. He needs to do... So, right, okay. So we need him to do this one. So we can get back across. So the first box we knocked off now makes sense. I did wonder... It was obvious it was going to be used for something. It was just what? That was the question. Right, I also spotted there's actually resources over here. Just want to make sure we pick up. We can't afford to miss anything. Right, so the crate we knocked off, we kind of figured out what we needed to do. He has just given us the hint. I know some people get annoyed at games telling them what they need to do, but actually sometimes hints are helpful.
Now.
We could already worked out what we needed to do here, to be fair. But
come on, move!
Hey, don't injure yourself. Do you want me to?
No, my brother. I owe him this.
there's some more resources here as well, I've just seen. So we'll head back into that corner in a second.
Yeah? Well, you'd have a hard time bringing the book back with a broken arm.
We're fine. We're just going to get this underneath over there. Yeah, we'd already figured out, although it told us what was needed. We had already figured it out. It doesn't always do that for every puzzle that I've noticed. I think because we were off collecting resources, obviously, it thought we didn't know what it was doing.
Well, if that ain't love, I don't know what is.
Right.
Let's get this over with.
He can drop that one now. So I just noticed there were some resources over here. Okay, can't pick up any more cord. I'm pretty sure nothing we make uses cord. No. So we're just maxed for cord. There's nothing we can do with the cord. I hate leaving something behind. That's the only downside. I feel like it's a waste if you don't pick everything. Right. So we head up here again. He then needs to use this one to go down so we can run across. And then he needs to let go of that one.
Stop.
And then this is the one we just put the box underneath. Can I just... I can just climb straight up. We don't actually need him to do it. We can climb over. That's handy.
That's it. Nearly there.
Let's go. We've been here too long.
We are here. We've got it. That's the book.
Got it. I can barely believe it.
You'd better believe it and get back quickly. They'll be here any second.
We've got to move. We're in trouble. How are we going to get out of this?
I know you, Amicia de Rune. We have been watching your family for quite some time now, waiting for the macula in your brother's blood to finish its slumber. You could say I have watched you grow up.
No. We have no chance.
Little idiot. What do you expect to do with that book?
Save my brother.
With your brother and that book, I can save the world.
Enough. Come on, this way.
So we're not going to stick around. We are running instead of sticking around.
You may run, but no one can escape their own blood.
You seem to know each other well.
He destroyed my life.
I know what that's like.
Well, at least the Smith's boy had an escape route. Otherwise, that could have been a problem. Right, is there anything to pick up in here? I know he's gone the other way. I'm just double checking. There's nothing to pick up. Doesn't look like it. The Smith boy wanted to kill them all though, and he hasn't succeeded at that either, to be fair. Nothing that way either. But yeah, glad he had an escape route, because that could have got messy.
Ready? It's gonna be hell out there.
Ready as I'll ever be.
It's going to be hell out there, is it? Okay, let's make sure we've got everything ready then. So, Devantis. Let's make Luminosa. So we've got one. Let's make Odorous. And Ignifer. I might regret doing all that, but I wanted to be prepared.
Couldn't agree more.
Let's go and find the others. Where the hell are they?
I wasn't sure what we were going to be facing, so we needed to be sure.
Quiet. I can't risk losing this book.
Right, I think they've gone past. We've obviously got to find a way out.
How did it get so bad so
quickly?
We're stuck. He's looking the other way. I can take him. You sure? It'll be my pleasure. Whenever you're ready.
So he's happy to take the guy out whenever we're ready. So whenever this icon is displayed, we can ask Roderick to silently take out an enemy. That's very handy.
Roderick, you're up.
Especially for heavy armor.
That's for my father.
Obviously, we can't really fight. So it's quite nice to have Roderick with us who can.
But I'm starting to like it.
Right, what do we got in here?
That's enough, I'm off. You stay here. I'll go and see how they're doing.
Let me know what the hell's going on.
Right, there's a few.
But he will see me coming. I could distract him.
We've got to distract the guard, so then Roderick can take him out. Is what we've got to do here. Let's make sure I've got everything. So we throw a rock towards the chest over there, then Roderick can then take him out, essentially.
Huh? What's all that noise?
Well, we can't see Roderick coming.
Take care of him. You're finished.
It's like having our own little assassin on our side, to be fair.
Good job. I might have got a little carried away.
You've got a bit carried away. Well, he wanted revenge for what they did to his father, so can't blame him for getting a bit carried away occasionally, can we really? Right, there's a few things to pick up around this corner by the looks of things. When we can't... Ah, that's the present. Reading stone.
These might help.
We can't pick up the cord as we're maxed out on how much we can carry. We need a upgrade table essentially, and hopefully upgrade how much we can hold. That would be the ideal thing there. Okay, but at least there's another collectible obtained. We are trying to pick everything up on each level we can because that's just how it should be.
I don't like hanging around doing nothing like this.
One each. All right. I'll take the one with the helmet. Fine. It's just a matter of timing.
Okay, we've got to time this. We need to send him across to that guy, and we need to hit the other one as well.
That one's for you. You don't need to tell me twice.
That was timed pretty well, to be fair there. I didn't think we'd get the timing right first attempt, but actually, that worked really well. I like the fact he's like a little mini assassin for us. It's quite cool to have someone like that. Considering we can't fight, it just gives you that element, doesn't it? Right, we're heading through here by the looks of things. We've got, after all this time getting into the university, we're now trying to get out of the place. Now we have the book, but it's not simple, is it, to get out of these areas? Right, we've got a door here.
Oh, tell me it leads outside. It leads outside.
It is outside. Perfect, we're outside of the... Right,
Fire.
Still got to be careful.
Oh, shit.
Why?
Oh no. Fire.
Shit.
Did we?
Fire is spreading.
That's not us.
Visitors still inside.
How do I know? Go and see. And give the order to evacuate.
This is good. We should make the most of it.
God, fucking rats. That's all I need.
Oh, the rats, the shield. Oh, we can't touch him, Roderick. Wait. When they took me to the Bastion to question me, I saw the Alchemists making some stuff they called the Extinguish.
Extinguish? Ah, okay. So now we can make something new again. This is Extinguish. Now Extinguish, I would assume, puts out fires. Yeah. Extinguishes fires. This is going to be handy. Trophy achieved, Alchemist. So we throw it at the fire where the guard is, and then the rats can deal with him once the fire's out, because obviously there's no fire, they won't do anything. Let's try it. There we go.
This could change a lot of things.
That's a completely different way of doing things. The amount of new things you can utilise is quite cool. I do like that. Right, I want to get past the... There's stuff over there I want to pick up. I'm just thinking, can I get past the guards? I probably can by lighting that. There we go. So the guard actually dropped some resources, which is what I also wanted to grab. But over here, there's also stuff to pick up. Oh no, I'm in trouble. My own fault. I thought I'd be safe after lighting over there. And obviously I was a little bit wrong there. Right, can I make another one to make sure we're safe? It's always so easy to make them little mistakes.
It's not your fault. Think about your book. Yes, we
there's another guard there.
I have to find Hugo.
I reckon those kids started the fire so they can slip away quietly.
He's obviously got a light himself. Can I take out his one he's holding with that one? We can. Oh, even better. It's the way to do it. I like the fact that extinguish is pretty good. And you can use it on the lamps they carry as well, which is pretty handy. Right, is there stuff to pick up over here? No. Right, we still need to get past these rats. I think there's stuff to pick up the other side of that bit over there. What's in here? Ah, the upgrades. So we need to deal with these rats here then. If this doesn't work, I'm going to mess up severely, I think. Should be able to just extinguish them all in one. There we go. So we can do some upgrades over here now, because we've maxed out on cord. We've not been able to pick cord up for ages. And now we'll be able to do some upgrades as well. I'm hoping to increase the amount of stuff we can carry. It depends if we've got everything we need for it. Okay, let's have a look. Before we do that, actually, I need to craft one of these. This could mess us up in terms of upgrades, but I needed one of those because we've now got none. So no upgrades. I wonder if doing what I just did messed that up, to be fair. So no upgrades here, but we've managed to get some more resources that allowed us to use the thing we couldn't anymore. These are the two things we picked up. Also gives you an auto-save point as well every time you go to one of these. So yeah, a bit annoying. I had to use it to make sure we had one of everything again, though. We're only missing saltpeter, to be fair, on a lot of stuff upgrades. Especially that one there. How do we increase how much we can carry? That one. So we need crystals and fabric there. So actually we're quite a way off them upgrades then. But it's worth a check. That's the important thing, is making sure we've checked. I would have liked to have done some upgrades though. Anything in there? There are some materials in here. Fabric 1. We needed 6, didn't we? Did we just pick up saltpeter though? Is there a way of seeing what ingredients we have on us? Yeah, there is actually. That needs leather. That needs several things. Fabric and saltpeter. Saltpeter, we need 3 more, and that's the final upgrade for containers. So saltpeter is the big ingredient. At the start, we were finding saltpeter everywhere, and then couldn't carry some. We had so much of the stuff. Now, we can't get enough of it. Right, there's a gun. Whoa. What are they doing?
You're on fire! You're on fire! Huh? No! No! Hey, you alright? Is there anyone still inside?
I think we need to get them to go over there, then get rid of the lamp. I think that's what we've got to do here.
I'd had it.
Just throw a rock over there, gets both the guards to there, and then extinguish the lamp.
Get one of them out of the way.
Yeah. So if we use extinguish here, not extinguish, we use a rock. We want to throw it at there. Then we get extinguish ready. And we can extinguish the flame while he stood by that over there. And that can get the rats to eat him. Okay, there is still a guard over here. I might need to move him just so we can get to his back, to be fair. Can he take him out from here? No. If we use our pot, because I could, there's a spare one just there.
That noise. What was it?
And then he can take him out now. There we go. Because I saw a spare pot, it made sense to use the one we had. I'm maxed out on crystals, so I can't pick any more up. Can I craft anything that's going to use up some crystals? Extinguish would be use 1 crystal up. Does use a saltpeter too though. It means we can pick another one of those up. Just trying to make sure we've always got resources on us for everything we need. That's the problem. But yeah, saltpeter is the big thing. It's things we're struggling to get enough of at the minute. Okay, I think we've picked everything up near enough. Fabric, we need 6 of those to actually use them for anything, upgrade wise. So we know where there's an upgrade place, we just need to see if we've got enough to do any, and actually we haven't. There's no point heading back to it because we're still missing saltpeter and fabric really, essentially. So we've picked up everything we possibly can, I believe. Hang on, I just saw something else flashing over here. Crystals there, we're max, so we can't pick up them crystals. What's over here? Alcohol, saltpeter. We've got 6. So before we move on, if we've got enough to upgrade, we'll do so, but I don't think we have, no. We need 2 leather there. We need 6 fabric, 2 fabric, 2 fabric, and 7 saltpeter. 2 saltpeter, and then containers can be done. And 1 saltpeter, and we can do that one. So we're close to a lot of these upgrades. Obviously, every time we make anything, we're using stuff up. What is this here? We're maxed on sulfur, so we can't pick that up. I'm pretty sure there's no more saltpeter around, otherwise that would be an upgrade done. So annoyingly, I think we just have to leave it as is. Are we heading into there? I think we are. There's no other way to go, is there? So I think we're heading into the fire.
Do we really have to go in there?
Yes. Take a deep...
It's already hot.
What a bloody mess.
He did say take a deep breath. I was already in by that point.
Oh, what are we going to do?
Follow me and look after your book. They're here. Don't worry about them.
Right, we're being chased, so we've got to run. I don't think we're going to be able to pick anything up as we're running here.
Come on, come on.
Just got to keep moving. The blacksmith's son is confident.
What are you doing?
Opening it.
Roderick,
whoa!
Are you right?
He got burnt there. It just carries on though. He seems to know what he's doing. We're just going to follow his lead, I think. And that is the library up in flames. So we have the book. We have the book that the Inquisitors wanted, and the Grand Inquisitor. The Way of the Roses trophy achieved. And that is chapter 10. Chapter 11, Alive. I'm amazed we got out of there in one piece. I really am. And we've gained a new friend to add to our little group of explorers and survivalists as it stands.
Look, it's her.
Hugo and Lucas seem happy together.
So you succeeded?
Here. Have to warn you, smells a bit burnt.
Who's he?
Roderick. But shh.
The Sanguinis Itinera.
What is this book about?
That's a good thing. What is the book about? What is the point of it?
It's the story of a little boy who's going to get a lot better now.
Right, I'm starving. Anyone else?
Me.
Come and eat then. I think we deserve it.
We've obviously got food at some point.
You too. Coming.
Lucas is very, very happy we've achieved the book, though. So is that it? Is that game over? We got the book. We can cure Hugo. Job done. Did the Grand Inquisitor survive the fire 3 weeks later? So we've been survived in the castle for 3 weeks. That's December 1348. So it seems like they've been left alone. The Inquisitors haven't really found them, I think, by the sounds of things.
No, no, no! Bloody hell!
Why is he getting annoyed?
Hey, are you alright?
It's nothing! Tell me, this door, Have you ever opened it before?
It's stuck. It's the only place in the chateau we haven't been yet.
Don't you want to see what's behind it?
Well, Hugo is asleep.
So we can ask Roderick to open the door. Is there anything to pick up before we go inside? There is a door here as well. That's locked, okay. I think that's everything we can pick up then. It was worth just double checking. An upgrade table would be handy, as we've got a lot of resources at the minute. Right, let's give him open the door. Let's see what happens. What's behind the door?
I know how to do.
He doesn't seem very happy with what he's been doing, so he's obviously been trying to do something.
That was efficient.
And almost painless.
And he's getting angry at himself for not being able to do it.
Can you feel that?
We have the soul petter now for an upgrade.
When you enter a place that has been abandoned for a very long time, there's something in the air.
Yes, dust.
No, the stones. It's like interrupting a conversation. This is the first time I felt it here.
Yeah, for them to be left alone for 3 weeks.
Let's avoid it for now. Another door. Shall we continue?
Looks dangerous. Let's avoid it for now. Really? Yeah, we can't. He just said it's dangerous. It won't let us through.
Let's see where this leads us.
Yeah, I'm surprised we've been left alone like the way we have. Upgrade table. I would have thought the Inquisition would have left no stone unturned looking for us, so for us to have survived.
I almost forgot. I found something while I was doing some clearing earlier. Come take a look.
Another story about stones?
Actually, you're not far off.
So he's got something for us to look at. So we've got a choice to make here between 2 upgrades. Containers, which means the sonum can be thrown. Which is putting enemy to sleep from distance. That's actually really handy. Or improves the speed of ammunition crafting. To be fair, sonum from distance, meaning we can put someone to sleep without them to be sneaking up to get close to them. That's a really good upgrade. So I think that's the one we go for.
Amicia, come and see this.
Not bad.
There we go.
Not bad at all.
So we need quite a few now for instruments. What do we need for a trio? Quite a few. 2 leather, 1 alcohol, and that's ammunition bag. That would be handy, to be fair. Pockets for materials. We need 2 sulfur, 9 fabric, 2 leather for pouch upgrade, and sling, 4 cord, 5 fabric, and 8 saltpeter. But at least we've managed to do 1, so the sonum can now be done from a distance. I'm sure we're going to be using that in time. Right, where's Roderick gone? He wanted to show us something, according to him. Stuff here to pick up. Where is he? In fact, there's stuff to pick up everywhere. We might actually be able to do another upgrade. So that's our alcohol there. That means alcohol's now full. Need 2 there. 2. We need leather. Leather's the thing we're missing, really. Before we can do any upgrades. So where's he gone? Oh, he's down there. Okay. And where do we get down? There's a ladder over this side. I can't run or go any quicker either. We are at 1 speed for the minute. Yeah, if we can get some more leather, then that's another load of upgrades we can do. Anything over this way? I'm constantly looking around for stuff to pick up, because you just never know where it's going to be.
I didn't see you there.
Ah, flower.
It would make Hugo smile, perhaps.
So the flower is one of the collectibles for Hugo. And we can do it without him. We've done that a couple of times now. So that's another flower collectible done. There's something flashing over here as well. That's saltpeter, I think. Yeah. Anything else? Can't help myself and make sure we look around and grab everything. It's just one of those things. I hate leaving anything behind. Right, where's Roderick? He's there.
It's strangely familiar.
Isn't that like the one in the main room that we saw?
This castle has things to tell us, huh?
And what is it telling us then?
Even I don't understand everything. I just think we'll be fine here.
Amicia! Come quickly! It's Hugo! Oh no. I'm coming!
Need me?
I'll call you. Come on!
What's up with Hugo?
Lucas! Quickly! Hugo, please.
Something's wrong.
It's getting worse and worse.
The macula is progressing too fast.
I realize that, Amicia. I'm doing my best. I mean, I'm trying to do what the book says, but it's going to take too long. I need a proper laboratory.
Like Laurentius had?
No. One with better equipment.
Well, perhaps my mother, at my home.
She must have had some equipment there. You're right. It's worth a try.
We can't... Are we travelling home?
Amicia! Lucas!
That's a big journey to undertake while Hugo is that ill to get all the way back home again.
I believe your twins are back.
Oh, they're back.
You found him.
More dead than alive. But yes.
Amicia, we came because, well...
Yes.
Arthur, you tell her.
After our little adventure with your heretic-burning friends, I ended up in an Inquisition cell. One day I saw the guards accompany a prisoner who looked the worse for wear. Those bastards wanted her to tell them where her son was, so... they threatened her. And I heard her name.
No, she can't be.
Mother is alive? She's alive?
We thought she'd been killed. We saw the sword come through the door.
Believe me. So you could...
Forget it. I was nothing. But she's too important to the Grand Inquisitor. He, questions her a lot.
When he says questions, I'm guessing torture.
Torture her? Hugo mustn't know anything of this.
Even that she's alive? It might help him.
And what will we say when he wants to see her? Tell him nothing, all right?
Obviously.
Oh no! Hugo! Hugo!
What's happening to him?
The next threshold. It's coming.
We have to go at once. To my home. Now. You go. We'll stay here with him. It will be all right, my little brother. I swear.
Are we travelling on our own back home then, by looks of things?
I'll get the Sanguinis Itinera.
He's getting the book.
And then we'll leave.
So it looks like us and Lucas are heading back to our home. Trophy achieved alive. That was quite a short chapter, that one. But in story-wise, it's a big chapter story-wise. Chapter 12, all that remains. So we're heading home. Lucas is with us. We're trying to look for a laboratory so Lucas can make the potions needed for Hugo. Once again, I've had to leave Hugo behind.
Amicia, you're going to be alright?
Yes. It's just strange to be
bet.
back. Let's go.
We come back to the place we had to run away from.
Not so soon.
We find the potions and we leave. You might even get home.
Never going to be a normal return, is it?
We can't cross there.
We're not crossing there, are
at
we?
least a century old. Everything looks
My guess is there's
destroyed.
wee rats everywhere.
It's the end of the old world.
If that's true, how come you're so calm? Look, the standard of the Inquisition.
Are they still there?
Let's be careful.
Okay, we've got to be careful then. There's a standard of the Inquisition. There is a chance they're still here.
Don't fall. Don't fall.
I can hear rats as well. There's a load of rats down there.
What the hell is that? Look out, Lucas.
What's the matter with them?
It's like a whirlpool of rats.
But I don't like it. Let's get out of here.
They're not even paying attention to us.
No, they're circling.
A mating dance, perhaps. Some animals have very strange rituals.
There's a difference between strange and terrifying, Lucas.
But why? They're still animals.
I'm starting to have doubts about that. Lucas, we'll deal with that later. Come on.
There must be a reason.
There must be a reason. There's something going on that we don't quite understand, isn't there? But it's what is that? What is actually happening with the rats? We know there's something else afoot because rats.
Looks like they don't want us to pass.
So they don't want us to go that way for some reason.
When Hugo and I ran away, I remember something attacked the guards.
It did.
I think it's thanks to the rats that we were able to escape that day.
I see. This must be one of the first places they came from. But it doesn't explain their behavior.
No, well, we know there's something underlying other than the rats because we saw Amicia lose her dog quite early on, and that was because of the rats that we lost their dog. not the rats, a hole in the floor that was black, so we knew there was something else. And it wasn't the rats that killed the dog, there was something more to it.
Not welcome here. I'll show them.
I think we're meant to run past. We can't get down this way. I think... Oh, we have to release the chain. That's what we need to do. So, rocks are selected. Get a sling.
This is my home. Do you hear me? My
She's forcing the rats out. Even though she thinks that the rats helped her escape originally, she still doesn't care. It's her home she wants back after all.
More rats.
More rats
the domain
there.
is straight ahead.
Right, what have we got? Anything? Always got to look around, see if there's anything to pick up. You never know what you're going to miss. So there's a light here we can utilise.
There, a door.
Closed. There's a chain on the other side.
So we need...
The lantern. They must have used it to get their troops through.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I'll have a clear shot.
You can go back down. Tell me when you're ready.
So we need a clear shot to hit wherever latch is on that door by the sounds of things.
I'm there.
Here we go. You can move.
Oh, so he's going to keep moving that wherever I move to.
Keep it on me, alright?
I think I'd make it here without you.
Okay, there we go. We can see the latch. And then we need to walk back, otherwise he won't be able to get down. There we go. Job done. There was something else, there wasn't there? Some stuff over here. There's rats in there. So we can climb over to get whatever's in there. So that's Luminosa and take all the rats out. I think that's the option here. Where's the best place to throw this in? We want to make sure we get as many of them down as possible. That's the thing. Don't know if we need to... Actually, we can throw it through that gap there. There we go, that's all the rats taken care of. So now we can get the chest that's in there. 2 chests, in fact. Lots of materials there. And what's in this chest? Lots more materials. Good, good. Upgrade table would be handy. I still think we won't have enough to do many upgrades. I've just missed something as well. There's something else in there just popped up as we were climbing over. What is it? More materials. Nice. Okay. So now we should be able to go through the doorway. There's rats in there as well. Some more materials here actually. So, he's still there with the light there. We can obviously light this up there with the ignifier. Forces the rats away there. Right, is there anything in there to pick up? Yeah, is there anything in that one? I don't think there is. I think that's empty. But I think there's stuff in the house. How am I going to deal with that in the house? I suppose I could make them go to one place and do what we just did with the other rats a minute ago. Maybe the best option here. We are drastically running out of time. Time though, because we can't save this, there'll be an auto save. So we'll do an auto save when we get a chance. Okay. Hopefully that was the right decision for getting in here. There's a couple of things in here to pick up.
Pen.
There we go. That was a
She used
collectible.
to write all her letters here before sending them by pigeon.
And that was her pen that her mother used to write with. We also found the rhododendron flower. We've got a few of the collectibles. We are missing quite a few. If we go to chapter select, it does tell you which ones you've missed, and we missed a few at the start. To be fair, even though we were trying to pick up everything possible, we still missed quite a few collectibles right at the start. I was really surprised by. Right, I'm pretty sure there's nothing in there. Although there is a grave. There's nothing flashing though. I was just curious whether that's our father's grave, potentially. I don't think we need to worry about it. I think we're okay. Okay, a few more materials here. And we have opened the doorway, so in theory he can let go of that now. Oh, no, he can't. Actually, I think we need to walk where he was. I think we need to walk again and use the light, because he can't come down. Whereas the light follows us here. We need to do something here, I think. I think we need to get to the other light. There we go.
That system works really well. I'm
Yeah.
ready. Don't forget me.
So we need to then get him across. Before we get him across, there's some materials here that we need to quickly grab. Okay, we're full on rocks, so we can't pick all of them. Nearly got hurt there. Okay, so we need to move the light so he can then come this way.
Thank you.
So he's now with us.
Lucas, we're not alone. Oh.
Is that a clear path? I think it is.
A guard. He's still alive.
Someone, help me. The rats.
There's a guard here.
You, tell me, how many of you are there?
Oh, it hurts. I don't want to die. Not like this.
Like this? You executed my family. You deserve a painful death.
Please, have mercy.
Don't you ever use that word. I'm not going to get anything useful out of him.
Okay, so he's not going to tell us anything he knows. Potentially we can kill him because we can just move the light. And that would allow the rats to go again over to him. Other than that, where are we going from here? That's the thing. I suppose we could do a distraction and get to the next bit of light. Or do I need to... I wonder if I need to move that light slightly more to the left. We're just missing that slight path there, aren't we? Have a look. It's only a slight amount we need it. Oh, we can't go any further left. If we move it away, does he now get killed? No. So he's currently under light. The thing we can do is extinguish that light if we wanted to. If we extinguish the light, that would force the rats to him. I don't know if we should, though. I've got no reason to kill him. We're heading to that next lamp just across there. I don't think there's a reason to kill him, to be fair. Is that a light over there as well? There is a light there. Okay. It's not where we're heading. We are heading towards the direction. I think if we use Odorous there, we can then run across to this lamp. Another guard that's alive.
The daughter of Robert and Beatrice de Roux.
Oh, no. Please. Please have mercy.
Shut up. I'm leaving you to your fate.
So we could extinguish the lamp over there and kill the guard there. We can extinguish the one here and kill this guard too. I don't know if I want to. I know obviously what they did to my family, but still. We kind of want to be better than that, don't we, really, essentially? Right, there's materials in here I wouldn't mind grabbing, but how are we going to do that? That's the question. Do we extinguish the lights and kill them, or do we leave them? I know what she wants to do. You can tell that what she said. To be fair, let's extinguish. In theory, after everything they did to her family, you can't blame her for wanting them dead. Can I not reach it from here? No, not that one. Yeah, you definitely can't blame her for wanting them dead for what they did to her family. They took everything from her. I think we just need a normal rock, actually, for that one.
Here There you go. He's all yours.
So the rats have killed the guy that's there. I wasn't going to kill him, but then I thought about...
Monsieur.
Hey, are you still there?
Lucas seems a bit put out by what we just did there.
Bastards. What have you done?
Justice for my family.
You paid for this.
I've already paid because
I don't think it will.
But I refuse to lose anyone else. It
wasn't dangerous.
It's safer this way.
Yeah, Lucas is a bit put off what we just did, killing the 2 guards there. Kind of understand that, you know, for him it's a bit weird. But after what we've been through, can't blame her for wanting everyone dead. Right, we do have these to deal with here. And then we can head inside and grab the materials. We've got no space for any sulfur. We do need to make another one of those though. And then we can pick up the sulfur. We are full of rocks already. Okay. So the upgrade table here will give us an auto save point, and I think that's a good place to stop. We've only got a couple of minutes left anyway. So I think this might be the ideal time. Obviously, there's a chest there as well. Let's grab what's in the chest. We'll see what upgrades we can do before we finish, but I think we are about to be out of time. Not entirely sure which direction we're going to next. Oh, through the door there. There we go. But yeah, this will give us an autosave. Annoyingly, we can't do any upgrades. We're short by 2 leather there. We're short by 1 sulfur and 5 fabric. 2 leather, 3 alcohol. We're just short on a lot of things. 1 saltpeter there would be an upgrade as well. Let's just double check there isn't anything else around we've not picked up before we finish. Thank you, Dark Ron. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. But as I say, this does give us an auto save point, so that's why it's a good place to stop effectively. As we are out of time for today. So we've managed to get the book that was needed. We managed to beat the Grand Inquisitor to it, and thought we'd left him to his fate inside the library at the university, but it turned out, by the sounds of things, he did escape. And we've then returned home to try and get some equipment for Lucas so we can make use of the book and hopefully help Hugo with whatever this blood-borne disease is. We are seeing some weird things happening at our home though, with the rats in that whirlpool kind of formation. That's a very different thing we've not seen before. And also Amicia and how she wanted to deal with the 2 guards. We could have left them alive, admittedly, and we didn't have to kill them, but the way she was talking, she wanted revenge for her family. And even finding out her mum is still alive but yet tortured, she doesn't care. She still wants the guards that did it to her, forced her out of her home dead. And that's effectively what we helped her just do at the end there. No worries though, not everyone wants to talk, it's all good. But thank you for joining us, very much appreciated. So that is it for this morning. We are out of time. We are back with more A Plague Tale Innocence Thursday morning. There's no live stream tomorrow. It's my day of rest because I struggle to do 5 days running. So tomorrow is my day of rest. So we'll be back with more of A Plague Tale Innocence Thursday morning. This afternoon, episodic content, we have Far Cry 4 continues. Tomorrow morning, in place of the live stream, is our first episode of SnowRunner as well. That starts tomorrow morning for that series, and then tomorrow afternoon we have Mafia as well. That continues tomorrow, and as I say, we will be back Thursday morning with a more Plague Tale Innocence. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. And a massive thank you and welcome to the new subscribers. And one last thank you to everyone who's watched the 3-year anniversary video as well. But that is it for this morning. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you in a live stream very soon, Thursday morning, for Plague Tale Innocence. Until then, have a good one, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.